Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Hello everybody, it's me, Kismet. I am back to play some more games. Hope you guys are ready to enjoy an epic night of super building. That's what we're going to be doing tonight in Fallout 4, and then later on, we tearing that Kismet Kill Box down. Oh, I've been thinking about it on and off all day. Can't wait to go in there and just do some demo on that sucker and build a bigger, better kill box than before. Oh, I think it's going to work out great. Thanks for hanging out here at the top of the stream. Sorry for the slight delay there, but we're going to get right to it here. First, we're going to say hello to some epic people right here in the stream. And, of course, I can hear those nukes going off right now. Thanks for nuking the stream, hosting the stream. Appreciate that. Companion Analyst said, Kids or anyone, tips for dealing with rad scorpions: don't stand in open dirt. Get up on those rocks. You see a rad scorpion, draw them out, get up onto the rocks so they can't come up from underneath you and get you. So that's what you do. Or when they just about to appear, jetpack up and then come back down and land on the suckers to interrupt their attack, and then boom, wipe them out. That works also if you've got the jetpack. Curse Saucer saying hello, Kismet. We got Dark Angel backing me up. Also, my awesome mod and mega supporter. Show him lots of love in the chat. We got Troublemaker saying hi. We got Sapphire also saying hello in the chat. Oh, and Shelter says Companion Amethyst. Oh, that's a whole different matter right there. That's a whole different matter. So, yeah, you can't. There's nothing you can do. They bounce around all over the place. Best thing to do is have a lot of your people with a lot of really nice guns. You really can't do anything because by the time you run your people into that room where the scorpion is, he's going to jump somewhere else. Now, if you've got some people in there who are low health, just start pulling them out of that room. If you don't think they can take on that rad scorpion, pull them suckers out of that room right away. Just start pulling them into another room right next to that room. Rarely does the rad scorpion go into a room that's connected to that room. So you're probably pretty safe to drag them into a room that's pretty close to that one, and then your rad scorpion hopefully will jump into like your main defense room, and of course get owned by your main defenders. Now, of course, in Fallout Shelter, make sure you've got 4 different groups: your defenders, your production people, your wasteland explorers, and your quest people. So there you go, a little Kismet Fallout Shelter tips to get you started. So good luck with that, because those suckers are hard. I think those are the hardest mobs in there, even more than the Deathclaws. In Fallout Shelter. So there you go, Companion Amethyst. Go be awesome. Gamer Dude says hello. What's up, Gamer Dude? Thanks for being here at the top of the stream. I didn't get a Twitter alert. That's because I'm sending the Twitter alert right now. I'm sending it right now. Bam. There we go. There we go. Sent it out. Right now. Hopefully my mods are listening in. Hopefully they're listening in, but I'll go ahead and type it in the chat anyway. Tweet sent. Bam. There we go. Had it ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll over here. Let's press some buttons, flip some switches, do some other stuff that I almost forgot to do. Let's do it real quick before I forget. Why it has such tiny scroll bars? Evil tiny scroll bars. There we go. Bam. There we go, everybody. All right, my mod's going to throw that retweet command in there. If we get 40 retweets again, I'm going to give you guys a shot to win something epic here on the stream. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Let's see who else it is. Did I miss anybody? Let's see. Curse Saucer, how do you host? Great question, Curse Saucer. What you do is you go to your channels up there in that upper right-hand corner. You go ahead and click there to say My Channel. You go ahead and open that in a new browser window, and you go to your chat. Then you go /host, and then you use my channel name, Kismet _Ring of Destiny. All the rest of it's all one word, all smashed together. And then it will host my channel. Then you'll earn some Kiz Caps toward winning that giveaway later. Yeah, that's right. You get some sweet loot right here on the stream, just for being epic, and hosting the channel. What would you do on the Vault 88 quest? Oh, I can't say. I don't want to spoil it. Go in there and help Help out your peeps is all I can say. That's what I would do. I'd help out my peeps. How's it going, Kismet? Going great, Destiny Moon, and I hope you enjoyed that big win yesterday. Third time's the charm, man. 2 people win AFK. You got the big win. Big congrats. Big congrats. Hope you're going to enjoy that game. Enjoy. Sapphire saying hello. Great name, by the way. Thanks for hanging out, Sapphire. Good to see you. Confucius says thanks to Dark Angel for something. For something in there. Going awesome. Going awesome. I can't wait to get started here. Oh, so much epic stuff. Fallout 4, heck yeah, that's right. You know it's some Fallout 4 tonight. I do Fallout 4 on Wednesday. I had to actually look at what day it was because I stream 7 days a week. Basically on Wednesday and Thursday, we play some Fallout 4 for a few hours. And then, of course, we're going to tear that base down later. Build a giant mega base. That's right. We're going to build a giant mega kill box as well as we're going to build a tower over the top of that. And then over the top of that, we're going to make our command center, which is going to be probably even more epic than the one we did before. Can't wait. Can't wait to do that. I am all sorts of jazzed with ideas to do that. Jazzed to do that. You haven't got the code yet? Well, don't worry. Dark Angel will get you in the Whisper. He might even get you here in just a little bit once he's done doing like 5 million things as my mod right now. Yeah, give him a few days. He does, you know, got a lot of things going. So it does take him a little bit to get to you in Whisper. He will get to you, though. Let's see. I don't think I think I fell asleep without letting him know. I think that was my bad. I think that was my bad. Hold on. Just dawned on me. Normally what I do is, usually he's in the stream, he already knows. But usually I whisper it to him, and I think I flaked on that one. I think I flaked. That was my bad. Let's go ahead and make sure I put that over here, because we don't want him to forget. Though I mark everything down over here on my other machine, so just in case I goof a Rooney, because I get tired. Right after the stream, I go ahead and I get my kids up, get them to school, drop them off at school, and by the time I get back, I've forgotten everything I should be doing, as happens. But I'm gonna go ahead and just whisper to them again here as we can remember. I see a lot of people got their stuff. Some people are waiting to. Dark Angel says that he's waiting for some people to claim your stuff. There we go. Waiting for Roe and Troublemaker to go in there and claim your prizes. Make sure to go in there and claim your prizes. Don't let them sit there. You let them sit there too long, they might go bye-bye. So go collect them, just so it makes it easier on Dark Angel to track them. So I know when you guys have received them. Let's see. How we doing on getting it queued up? I don't think it's queued. Let's refresh. Let's refresh and see. Not queued. Not cute. That's okay. I'll take care of it. Damn. Wow, you guys are blowing it up. Hold on. Gotta get some stuff queued up here for just a second. All right. There we go. All right. I got it ready. Ready to go. So many buttons, so many switches. There we go. Okay, cool. Got that going. Lots of surprises for you guys. Now let me go ahead and throw some shout outs to all those people just blowing it up left and right. Oh, thank you, Dark Angel. Just saw that whisper as well. Thank you so much. Let's see. Wow, you guys are crushing it. Holy moly. Look at all those hosts right there, the top of the stream. Who is number one? Ameridave's number one. Give Ameridave 500 Kiz caps. Also, the Undead Pool, Raz, and Companion Amethyst, and Bamboy, the first 5 to host my stream tonight. I'm going to give you guys each 500 Kiz caps. Hopefully my mods are paying attention. Hopefully they're paying attention. So again, Ameridave, the Undead Pool, Raz, Companion Amethyst, and Bamboy with those hosts. Maybe I could just take a snippet and make it easy on them. Why don't I just make it easy on them? My poor mods. My poor little mods. So much hard work I make them do sometimes. Sometimes they're like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, kids are going to make it tough on us. But they are epic, though. They are epic. Let me throw it in my mod chat. How about this? How about this? Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's a great idea. I'm going to have to use that all the time. That makes it super easy on my mods. They know each one, how much to give each one. There we go. That'll make it super easy. Bam! Oh, what? What was that? $1 donation for Cool Zom. Always expecting to have a good time watching Kismet. I just saying hi. Have a fantastic stream. Thank you, Cool Zom. Appreciate it. We didn't give you a love train last time, bro. We're going to give you one here in just a minute. In just a minute. Oh, get out of there, Saltbot. You're so crazy. You're so crazy. All right, let me say hello and thanks to all the people who did do those hosts. Let's see. Meredave, The Undead Pool, Raz, Companion Amethyst, Bam Boy, Lauren Tucker, Gamer Dude, Troublemaker, Texas Vet TV, Peking Fox, Monterey Pat, Gregory Army, Aquatic Pimp, Cursed Saucer, Vondillo, and of course Cool Zombie. I think that's what that's supposed to be. He's a Cool Zombie with the $1 donation. Thank you so much. Every dollar does help my mods get to TwitchCon. Appreciate that big time. Now, we forgot yesterday, and I'm going to just jump right over here to the game. We forgot yesterday to give him a love train. That's my bad. My bad. Sometimes I get sidetracked. Squirrel. I do get squirreled from time to time. And I'm going to go ahead and get started up here with a love train. Let's do it right here at the top of the stream, everybody. What we're going to do is put @CoolZombie in the chat. Then we're going to go ahead and put the favorite emotes from your favorite streamers in there. If you got some Kismet emotes, throw them in there. If you are overburdened, right here, overburdened with Kizcaps, feel free to use that redeem Make It Rain to make it rain for all the other peeps here in the chat. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Love train at the top of the stream. All right, let's see if you guys got the skills. Do you got the skills? Can you make it rain up in here? Can you make it rain that love? Let's see. Let's see. Who do we got? Suicidal Pigs, Gregory Army, Gamers Dude, Troublemaker. All right. Anna Meredave with a heart right there at the top. All right. First 5 people on the love train, give them 500 Kizcaps. Quick, grab it quick, Dark Angel. I'm making them work tonight. I'm making them work. I might even try to grab it. I might have got it. Trying to make it easy on my mods. There we go. That's a brilliant idea. Just take a screenshot of the chat so I can put it in the mod chat. And then the first 5, they don't have to scroll up or look for it. Got it right there for them. Look, I'm doing a solid for my mods. Because my mods are amazing. There we go. You guys are going to be getting a serious Kizcaps tonight. Putting my mods to work. Putting them to work. There we go. I was first. Why don't I show on Kiz's screen, says Lauren Tucker. You were first. Oh, no. Let me see. Yeah, you didn't show. I would unhost and rehost again, and I'll give you those 500 Kizcaps because I believe you. I believe that you were first. You know what? We're going to give you an extra 500. Let's do it. Bam. Just told my mods. They've been dishing it out to you. There we go. Texas Vet. Showing that love. Keep it going. Now, what you do is you throw some love in the chat, and when you're done throwing some love in there, you throw some more in there. Keep going, everybody. Keep that love going in the chat. It's okay. I don't consider that spam at all. That's taking that love, amplifying it, and boom, sending it out like tacos. Sending it out like tacos. I love it when they show up on my face. That's too funny. That's too funny. Whoa, look at you guys go. You caused a cascade of love up in this stream. Get that heart right in my face. Oh, let's get busy playing some games. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bam. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and start off here. Whoa, great love train, everybody. Great love train. Thanks for throwing that love in the chat. Bam. Look at it go. Look at it go. I love seeing that cat. Look at him go. Overburdened with love right there. Overburdened with love. My favorite emote right there. He's so awesome. He's so awesome, that little dragon. He's so happy. Corgis. Corgis. All right, back over here. up here in the corner. Now, if I do die, you're going to see an update right here in the death counter. Got 112 deaths. But today's a special day. Today, we earn this day by all the hard work that we have done in Fallout, collecting materials, building up all of our supplies, and going out and killing a bunch of stuff in the wasteland and doing a bunch of quests and whatnot. But we have earned the right to do super building. Now, there's three types of building that I do. There is the basic building, where I just throw down some sleeping bags. I do that pretty much in every single settlement just to get it started. Then what I do is I go to the next level, which is called super building, where you build it up and you make that particular area profitable, right? You also kind of make it a little bit more fancy. Then there is mega building, which is what I've done here. As you can see, where I build gigantic structures for more aesthetic reasons than actual profitability and efficiency. Like, this is very aesthetic. Do I need all this room? Probably not, but it is fun to do it anyway. It's fun to build these giant builds and then, of course, make giant museums and all sorts of cool stuff. I'm going to come back and revamp this, too. Make this double high, which is going to be cool. Going to be super cool. It's going to allow me to build a whole museum and all sorts of neat stuff in there. But right now, as you can see, we're here in Spectacle Island. We are chilling out on a nice, beautiful day. There is, of course, the wasteland right over there. We're going to go head that way in just a bit because we're going to go back to square one. We're going to go back to Sanctuary. Now, Sanctuary is kind of the first one I'm going to do a super build on. I usually come back to it. Now, it already is fairly built up, but not for my people. My people are just out in the middle of nowhere. They have really just a kill box to defend them. Really, the kill boxes are kind of a basic kill box, not a kind of more built up. So I'm going to show you, and we're going to be doing some quick building today. We're going to be just jumping in, doing a bunch of building, and then if we have enough time, we'll go to another one, and we'll do a super build on that one too. And again, super building is all about making that profit. Make every single one of your settlements profitable. That's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon, because that's what I do. I use my settlements to make me income. Because, hey, this ain't no free ride, right? This ain't no just standing around, wandering around the settlement, people. They got to get to work. You're welcome, Lauren Tucker. You're welcome. I believe you. I believe you that there was something going wrong there. We gave you that 500 kids caps. Thank you, Cole's Arm. I hope you felt the love, bro. I said, have a great stream, Kismet, and everyone else. Thank you so much, bro. You have a great day. You have a great day. Do you get the elevator with the vault-tec DLC, Kismet? No, the elevator actually is with the other kit, which I believe is the Contraptions. Is it Contraptions? Well, we can go check, by the way. If you ever wonder what it's from, you can actually go to it. And I actually have to look it up because I forget. To be honest, I forget which kit, which symbol goes with which kit. Because I rarely think about it. All right, so let's see. Elevators is way over here. It is the one with the wrench. I got it written down. I got it written down. Right over here. Not gonna pretend. Let's see. The wrench equals. The wrench is the Contraptions Workshop. Because I don't want to tell it to you wrong. Yeah, it's Contraptions Workshop. Did I have that right? I don't know. I don't even remember what I said 5 seconds ago, let alone remember what those symbols mean. Yeah, so Contraptions Workshop. So if you get like the conveyor belts and all that stuff that I use for the Mega Sorter, you also get the elevators and cool stuff like that. I think basically you should just buy the Season Pass. The Season Pass is like hands down worth every penny because you get all that massive DLC, you get the high-res textures, you get a bunch of questing, you get a bunch of building stuff. I think every DLC is worth every single penny. Every single penny. I've really enjoyed every single one and continuing to enjoy, as you can see. Great job, Dark Angel. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Hope that makes that easier when I throw it in chat like that. When I throw it in chat, that does make it easier, I think. Let's see. What else? Look at you guys. Look at you guys. My internet screwed up and pulling about. Sorry to hear that with a walker. Turn the source down, man. Turn the source down if you can. You can turn the source down, then it will kind of match your internet speed a little bit better, especially using your cell phone, by the way. If you're using your cell phone, now, of course, you should have a Kismet case on your cell phone. If you're gonna have a cell phone, you should have a Kismet case. I'm just saying. I got one. I got one. So what you should do, in there's a source option, and you go in, you hit the source option, and you can turn it down. Because, you know, Wi-Fi is much faster than if you're using your cell service. If you're using a cell service, it's megabits, right? It's very, very slow compared to if you're using Wi-Fi, like your home internet, which is going to be way faster usually. Now, of course, if you're in a bad area, sometimes your cell phone is actually faster than your thing. So there we go. How do I get a Kismet case, says Curse Saucer? You got to go to the merch store. Get that merch. Now, I'm revamping our merch store as well. Right there. Follow that merch link. I'm revamping that. I'm probably going to switch to somebody else. So right now is your chance to get those cases before they're gone. Basically, they come in different colors, too, which is pretty cool. I love the red one. The red one came out fantastic, didn't it? Amazing. Came out amazing. Also going to be doing some new ones as well, but I would get that one before it's gone. Get that one before it disappears. Let's see what else. What else we doing here? So we're doing that. We've got the bed. We slept in there. We're going to go ahead and drink some water. Now what we're doing is we're getting prepped to go from here over to there. Now I need to bring some stuff with me because I want to gear up all my settlers, and then I want to build some big builds for them. Now this is all about your settlers, right? This is all about making them comfortable, getting their happiness up as high as you can get, so that they're more efficient at what they do, of course, making you more money, right? Making you more money. Now, Sanctuary is one of my favorite places to build other than Spectacle Island, which is where I'm at right now. Spectacle Island is the largest one you can build at. You can build very, very high up as well. That's why I love building towers. It's very, very fun. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and grab some of these focused Gatling lasers that I have in here. Also, I got some power armor there. And I've got some extra armor that I'm going to grab right down here. Let's go down here a bit. Whole bunch of peeps hanging out there.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
All right, Piper. Thanks for letting me know. All right. Now, if stuff keeps falling out of your Mega Sword, now look at it go. What is that? Robot left leg. Or right leg. If stuff keeps falling out of your Mega Sword, don't keep letting it out of your Mega Sword. What you do is hit R to scrap it. If pillows keep falling out of there, just scrap it instead of keep putting it back in there again, because it's just going to fall out of there again. So what happens sometimes with the Megazord, especially when you're loading in, that there'll be stuff already in the sorter, but the stuff sorts in first before the sorter loads in, so it falls underneath it like you just saw there. Or what it does, it gets jammed based on like a big pot or something will come in there, or something like that. But most of the time you just want to, if it's on the ground, just hit R to scrap and then E to enter if you're on the PC or whatever your appropriate keys are for console. Now again, I do not shortcut, I do not cheat, I do not glitch, I do not use any third-party mods. Everything that I'm doing here on the PC, you can do on the PS4 and on the Xbox as well. There's nothing special other than the fact that I have the DLC as well installed, and I have all the DLC on. So I can do Automatron, I can do the Contraptions Workshop, the Wasteland Workshop, I can do Nuka World, I can do all of that stuff, and including Far Harbor and all of that as well. Now hear that money? That's dollar bills right there. That's dollar bills. Here it comes, my purified water coming right in here. Let's see how much purified water we got stored up in here now. How much we got? Woo, mama, 3,701. Why do I got so much purified water? Well, because I got a couple water purifiers over here. You might notice. Check it out, boy. Wah wah. Da da da. That's a lot of them suckers. Oh yeah, that's a lot of purified water. That's over 1,000 purified water. I actually think about 1,200 or 1,300 being produced right there. I could actually do up to 2,000 or more if you don't build a base. If you don't build a base and just put water purifiers here, you could literally get like 2,000 water purified water every couple days in game. That's a lot. That's a lot of cash right there. So what you do, and what I do anyway, is first I fall down that hole. What I do is I make a lot of purified water, then I take it, sell it to the vendor, and then of course get their caps and any other resources that I want, and it makes me super, super rich. And in fact, I will make up to about 100,000 or more every few days in game by the time I'm done with this playthrough from using that technique. Now, I'm going to use that technique at Sanctuary. You're going to see what I've done there, and we're going to even take it to a higher level because it's all about profitability now of your settlements, I think, in this stage. So, what we're going to need is we're going to need some stuff to take with us. So, we'll take a few fusion cores. And we're also going to be overburdened this whole time. So we might as well just grab all that purified water. We're going to use that for cash when we get there. Let's jump over here. Let's also grab any bottle caps in the workshop. We're going to also go in here. We're going to grab any additional. There's 2,000 more in there. So that's like 5,000, 6,000 purified water now that I have right there. Yeah, over 6,000. You can see it over there. Just from this one location. Now, you're going to be like the arcade guy where you go into the arcade and you get to pick up all the quarters and run out of there. That's basically what I do. I go into each settlement and I can just go pick up all the purified water and literally have hundreds of thousands worth of, 100,000 caps worth of purified water. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to take all that purified water with us. Now, if we had to walk this all the way from here, all the way from Spectacle Island, all the way back over here to Sanctuary, that would be quite a long walk, though I have done that walk before. I would actually make some robots and have them deliver it for me automatically. I could send about 4 or 5 robots, take all of that purified water with them. That would work as well. But since I have the vertibirds, I can use those
Never
as
thought
well.
a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Very successful, that Piper. Now, she's my romantic sweetheart in here. Also, I've also got Kate and soon to be Curie now. Whoa, we're already on 15 retweets. Look at you guys go. It's up to you, Raz. It's up to you. Don't want to spoil anything for anybody else. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. That's the whole part of the game. Play it through. Play it through however you want. One way, and if you don't like it, you can always back up your save and do it another way, or you can just play through the whole game again another time. A whole nother time. I don't like to tell people what choices to make in the game. I prefer, you know, if you try it and then see what happens, because this way you get that moment of uh-oh, or you get like, okay, that's what I wanted, right? You will get one of those two moments. Now, we do need to make a pit stop on the way to Sanctuary. We got to get our girl Curie back. For some reason, I told her to go to Boston Airport, but she said, screw you, Kismet. I'm going back to Vault 81 instead. Such is the way it goes. Such is the way it goes in this game. Sometimes they just don't listen. All right, right over here, we got to stop by Vault 81, get Curie again. Woo! Superman and his baby. Boom, nailed it. All right, let's see. How many vertibird signal grenades do we got? Let's take a look. Hopefully a whole bunch. Oh, we got 4. That's good enough. That's good enough. Boom, let's call in the vertibird. We out of here. We ain't got no time to linger. We got stuff to do up in here. Oh, this is floating. No floating. Stop that. Stop it with the floating. So no flat surfaces. There we go. No floating up in here. Heavy breathing going on. Anything in there? No. All right, vertibird coming in. At least I think it is. There it is. It's like, where's my vertibird? My vertibird's hiding out. There we go. Kiz, can you use the drinking fountain from the vault-tec DLC instead of the water pump for your thirst? You absolutely can, Monterey Pat. I will actually add those later on. You will see. And this time, instead of just building a standard building, which is what I normally do at Sanctuary, and I've built like one that looks like a spaceship and all sorts of cool stuff, including tree houses and stuff like that at Sanctuary. This time, we're going to use the vault-tec kit I think for the very first time at Sanctuary. Usually I built it at Spectacle Island and other places, but tonight we're going to do some vault-tec, and we'll probably mix it a bit with the concrete kit. I got to remember where I'm going. Vault 81, let's go.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Stand by for takeoff.
Now, if any evil cars happen to try to attack us on the way, we'll have to wipe them out.
Your weapon is locked and loaded.
We'll have to wipe them out. Oh, we'll see you later, Sanctuary. Or Spectacle Island. Look at all those purifiers. Woo, mama. Bye-bye, everybody. See you later. See you later. We got stuff to do. We got cars to blow up in the wasteland. Let's see what we can find. Would you have some of your merch tonight as TwitchCon? Not only will I have merch at TwitchCon, I'm going to go ahead and dish out a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to be giving a bunch of stuff away. Some surprises, too, at TwitchCon. We'll see. We'll see when I get there. You guys be getting tons of loot. Kiz, can you use the drinking fountain? I answer that question. The answer is yes, you can. Definitely. Instead of using the thing. I have done it before in previous builds. Later, War. It's the time to stream for 7 days. Have a great stream, man. Have a great stream. We'll see you later, man. All right. All right. What do we got going on? Who down there? Who needs to get shot? Well, I've been through there. That blowed up. That's already blowed up. That's blowed up. This is all blowed up. I've been up in here. Kismet been by here. Stuff blow up there. I hear some action going on over there. I hear some action going on back there. Oh, whoa, saw something shoot by. Who was that? Who tried to shoot me? Whoa, another one. Can't see him. Can't see him. They're sneaky. Yeah, look, they're shooting rockets off. You're lucky I can't see you, or I'd shoot you. Get you with the Gatling. Oh, look out for that building. Whoa, you're flying a little low, bro. Who's driving this thing? Don't drive angry. Don't drive angry. Over there, right there. Got that sucker. I don't like to get that one. That's right, too close to Diamond City. Got that one already. Can't believe I missed that one before. I missed one. How could this happen? How about over there? That one looks like it's already been gotten. Here we go. Coming over. Coming over the Vault 81 here.
I'm bringing her in. Hang on to something.
That bird. Tried to get the bird. Try to get the bird action going on. All right. Boom, boom. Coming on up in here. Let's see. Troublemaker with the Make It Rain. There. Awesome. And Warax also with the host. Thank you so much, Warax. Appreciate the host, bro. Even though you're about to stream. That's kind of weird, but thank you. Of course, you got your kids caps for it, so there you go. There you go. Smart move. See? Before you stream, you host my stream, and then get your kids caps, and then boom, go stream. There you go. There you go. Smart move. All right. Now we got to walk through here overburdened, which is kind of a bummer. But we'll get it going on here. So long. Bam. Down we go. Oh, dark in here. Turn my light on. Turn my light on. Pretty awesome. Wish I could find that vault-tec van. Drive that vault-tec van to TwitchCon. That'd be epic. I wish you could rent that sucker. Wish you could rent that van, because that'd be awesome. Rolling up in the vault-tec van. Just have somebody drop you off in the front of it. Everybody be like, look, look, it's a vault-tec van, and then we all get out. That would be fun. That would be fun. That would be fun. That's the kind of stuff I like to do. Oh, someone trying to redeem it. There you go. Gotta wait that 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Why you keep coming back over here, Curie? Come on.
Do you need something, monsieur?
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway.
Curie 2.0, by the way. Sup, everybody. Sup, sup. No time to chat. I got stuff to do. Gotta breathe heavy. I gotta get out of here. Before we leave, precautionary. Slow walking, apparently. Precautionary save. Oh, look at this. We're getting a collection, aren't we? I love when he jumps out of there real fast. That's really cool. Look at this. Whole bunch of little baubles going on there. Bam, we saved. Back in we go. This is our little apartment here in Vault 81, which I think is pretty epic. Pretty epic.
Ah, you look quite dashing in that.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the compliment there, Curie. Ripley coming in with the host as well as Keyblade Knight. Thanks so much for the host. Appreciate it. Boom, we out of here. My light get off again. There we go. Ah, there we go. Teague making it rain, giving all you guys some kids caps here in the stream. Using his kids caps to give it to you. Bam. Bam. Keeping my mods on their toes tonight. Look at that. 2 more retweets before we get the 2,000 kids caps to everybody. You guys are earning kids caps like nobody's Nobody's business this week. You guys are going to get that 40 retweets. We get 40 retweets. I'm going to give something away right here on the stream. It's up to you guys. Let's see if you can get it done today. See if you can get it done. Bam. And I'm just going to give it to you guys. I'm not going to let anybody else know. I'm not going to let anybody know at all. Just the people in the stream going to get it. Bam. Out to the Commonwealth we go. So we grabbed Curie. I saved real quick, so just in case I disconnect or quit out or whatever happens, we're going to go ahead and be safe so we can back up here at least. And on our way to Sanctuary. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of playing the game. This is why I totally play legit. I play totally legit. I play to get the resources so that I can go and build, which is one of the fun things I love to do. I love to build in this game. Now, my goal for building this time is actually to build a kind of a vault in every single location, as opposed to just building with the concrete kit, which is what I usually do, but I'll kind of use a combination of both of those, I'm sure. Whoosh, there we go. Birds being sent to my location. Why is it so foggy? That's going to make it difficult to see cars. Let's quickly run over here to this one before the vertibird gets here. See if we can forward time. Oh, man. All right, let's forward time by about 16 hours and see if we can get... Because if I forward time just by a few hours, it'll be dark. So I'm going to forward time until we get to the morning time. Oh, that'd be perfect. Until the morning time before the vertibird lands. If it's before the vertibird lands, then it doesn't make the vertibird fly away. The vertibird will still be overhead. And then, of course, you have a nice, beautiful day. Also, I'll be well rested. So I'm good to go. And then also it'll be a nice day for flying around shooting stuff as well. Here it comes. Now, if you do that, by the way, though, the vertibird gets a little bit confused, and it will do a couple things around first before it does land. Let's go ahead and have some food here. Some iguana on a stick, some melons, some vegetable soup to get our food up. There we go. To get those action points up, help us run around a bit easier. And again, we're going to take all that purified water with us so we can use our vendors at Sanctuary. We'll be tearing basically everything down at Sanctuary and then building back up, probably except for our water purifiers. And I got a bit of an idea I want to try. I always do something different every single time I build because I might learn something new. You never know. You never know. All right. That's epic every time. Every time that lands, you're like, oh, this is awesome. Every time it's cool. All right. We're right there. We're going way up here. We're traveling back home again.
Aboard, sir.
Let's go check on everybody at Sanctuary. Let's see how they're doing.
Minigun should be loaded and ready to fire. Good shooting, sir.
That's what I like to hear. All right, what do we got? What do we got in here? Nothing so far. Blew all those up. Those done be blowed up. Let's see. Oh, what happened here? What happened here? Uh-oh. What's that? What's that thing on fire? Oh, I'm not going to tell you. No spoilers in the chat. There is Oberlin Station over there. One of the most useless settlements. Totally useless. Well, not totally useless, but mostly useless. Check on these cars down here. They've been already shot and blowed up. Here's my peeps right here. Coming right over the top. You can see I've got the radio beacon there. Wow, drive a little close there, bro. And you can see I've got a wall around there with a kill box right down there at Grey Garden. Really amazing place if you want to grow some food. Any bad guys? No bad guys. Wait, there's a bad guy. Bear! Ah, chain gun sucks. Whoop! There we go. Bad guys, get them! Get those evil cars, too, while you're at it. Got me a couple cars there. Where's the at? I know there's more evil cars around here somewhere. Oh, I think I see one. I think I see one. Let's get it. Boom, got that sucker. Got that car. That one already got that one. Whoa, look at this. Woo, way up here. Way up over here. Now we're coming by here, Abernathy Farms. Look at that build. Look at that with the kill box. All that food. Got a little bit of fencing in there. We're going to super build that one at some point too. Maybe even mega build. That one actually can build as high as those towers. See how high that is? 20 levels up. You can build as high as the tower. I've built one way up at the top before. But here we are coming into our home. Our first home anyway. The wonderful sanctuary. And of course, originated from up there, right? Well, we actually originated from here and then moved up there and then back here. Depending on how you look at it, right? Depends on how you look at it. Now I've got just a basic build here right now. And we'll see ya. Thanks for the ride. Appreciate the ride, bro. That is cool. That is cool. And away he goes. Super cool every single time. And off it goes into the distance. Alright, so you can see all my peeps here. I got Curia. I've got my provisioner over there. Got some people walking around here doing their thing. We're going to go ahead and... Oh! Kill box is on! Hold on. Hold on. Look at that. Some action already. Kill box had to own somebody. So you saw the kill box kicking in. That's called the Kismet Kill Box there. What you do is very simple. You just go ahead and use 2 ladders and then some wood platforms. Put your turrets on there. Use some heavy turrets. All you need is about 6 of them right there. It'll defend that entire side of the base. You don't need walls. You don't need traps. You don't need all of that stuff. That's all you need. That's all you need. It'll defend this entire side of the base. Easy mode. Easy mode. Now out there, you can see we got a little bit of purified water going. Actually, a whole lot. A whole lot of it. We got some power over there. And some food here that we had built at the very early in the game. We haven't been back here in a while. You can see we've got a little bit of a kind of prefab building right here with some vendors on the top there. We're going to be tearing all that down. And then just some basic build in here. At the very beginning of the game, just give them some shelter, throw those bags in there. Now, one of the first things that most people do, and that I did, because they steer you right toward this yellow house here. They steer you toward this yellow house. By the way, everybody else is banging on this house the whole time. It drives me crazy. You can send them away from here now. You can send them away. That's what I did. And then also you can further Mama Murphy's story over here so she just sits in there and doesn't bang on that house anymore. Which is lucky, because otherwise I'd have to eliminate her. Otherwise I'd have to take her out. But you don't have to live in this house. And that's one of the things that most people do at the very beginning. They put stuff down in this house. They build in this house. You don't have to do that because it doesn't really have a great roof, right? Because the better the roof over their head, right? The better the roof over their head, the better off your settlers are. Now, if this was truly great building, I could tear all these buildings down. And that's what I would do. I would tear them down. And if it was even greater than that, I could have tore it down and then rebuilt it exactly the way it originally was. That's what I wish I could have done. But they didn't go that far. But of course, if they took over that 7 days to die, they took over that 7 days to die mechanic and ability, then they could have made this like that, where you could tear down the whole thing and rebuild the whole thing, which would have been pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. But of course, also there's a lot of storyline weaved into a lot of the locations, so that is also very difficult because they don't want you to lose part of your storyline. Now, also right over here, there's other houses that you can use, but again, they are fairly destroyed. As you can see, the roof is quite destroyed in here. So better that you build your own settlement. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize this yellow house, but only as the base. And then above the house, I'm going to actually build them a home and also have it so it defends the entire area from this one location. Now the important thing to know about Fallout 4 is all the bad guys go toward the workbench. That means this workbench right here is, of course, their objective. So if they're come running in from over there, they're going to run toward this to try to, of course, annihilate your power, destroy your people, and all of that stuff. But my people own, so we're gonna have some fun doing that. They're gonna own even more in a bit when I get them all set up. So one of the first things I do is I go through and I remove everything I had before. And we're gonna go ahead and just park our power armor right over here. Now, just in case, we're also going to take the fusion core out because we don't want nobody jumping in our power armor.
It is a wonder you can
Like
move
so.
at all.
And then we're going to go over here to the... actually, we'll just go up here. Go up here. I'm going to tear that down, but I'm going to go up here. I'm going to grab this thing right here. Grab this cooler. And put it right down here for a second. Now, the funny thing is I like to put the purified water in the cooler because, I don't know, it seems funny to me. So I'm going to go ahead and put all that purified water in there so I'm not so overburdened. I'm also going to go ahead and take all this kind of random stuff that I have on me and just drop it into the workbench temporarily. And I can go ahead and, of course, hand this out to all my peeps later. But I'm literally just going to drop all this kind of random stuff in here. Like so. And if we need to, we'll take all this back with us to Spectacle Island and we will sort it over there. But I just brought some stuff over here to try to mess around a little bit as we're kind of mega building. Or super building, actually, in this case. Ammo. Don't need any of that. And there we go. Alright, we'll drop that in the workbench. Now, the reason why I didn't put the purified water in the workbench is because in the workbench, there's some more purified water already in there. Right now, 361 from this particular location. We're going to grab that out, too. And as we do other things, it's going to appear again in there. So I have 300 more in just a bit. Oh, it's over here. Over here. So now we got the purified water from Spectacle Island as well as here in this location. Now, the more you come through Sanctuary, of course, the more often you're going to get that water every few days. Jay Gaz Mom with the host. Thank you so much. Also, Ripley. I appreciate the host as well. Appreciate everybody coming in, chilling out in the stream. Is there a perk that allows you to sell stuff for full value? No, but... don't worry about it. You can throw it in there again. No, there's nothing for full value, but you can increase the value of your trade rates with some of these perks in here. The first one, of course, Cap Collector, is usually the first one that I go into. You master the art of the deal, better selling and buying vendors. Now, one of the best vendors in the game who gives you a discount is over at Abernathy Farm. Her name is Connie. Once you get that opened up, you can actually, very early in the game, you can use her as a really great vendor to sell stuff to. Also, Trash Can Carla is an also amazing vendor. And then again, you get to the next level, you do this, and then the next one is really awesome. About level 41, or at level 41, you can go ahead and also invest in your vendors. So every time you go there, they actually have more caps. Because eventually what you want to do is, of course, have vendors at every single location so that when you go to that location, you can sell stuff as well as they're making you income. As part of super building is making income from your vendors as well. And as you'll see here in just a second, we're going to go ahead and see how much we've earned in this particular location just from those vendors that are up there. And not selling to the vendors or doing anything like that, just them existing there. And the way you check that is you go into miscellaneous, and you see right here that I've earned 2,707 caps just from having the vendors there. Just from having the vendors. Now, I have the best vendors you can have there as well. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and break down what we've already got. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go up to the top here first. And I'm going to go ahead and see if anybody's not there. They're all there. Okay. So I have all the vendors here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm missing a vendor. Who am I missing? Weapons. Missing armor. Yeah, because there's a total of 6 vendors, and this is 5. All right. Now, here's a little trick. See your weapons vendor here? Send her over there for a second. And then hit tab, grab her thing, and say, ah, ha, 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 later. Grab her vendor thing. And I'm going to throw it way over here on the side of the road. Now, the cool thing is here's how smart Fallout 4 is. I didn't disconnect her from that vendor. What she's going to do is she's going to walk off, but eventually she will find that and walk back over there to it, which is pretty cool. I can also tell them to go that way. There we go. While she's going over there, then grab this And again. Now, normally, if I was going to play here, and in my previous playthroughs, I made Sanctuary my primary place, I would send all my best vendors here, my legendary vendors that you can find out in the world. And I'm not going to spoil where you can find them, but they're out there. The ones, of course, who have legendary peeps on them. So I'll go ahead and send this guy out of there. Hit Tab, hit E to grab the clinic. And again, just set them off to the side, out of my way. Now, I can also store them in the workbench, but then again, I would have to reset up all my vendors just to save me some time. I'm going to go ahead and not do that. This guy, send him over there. Like so. Hit Tab, grab the bar. Now, sometimes they'll just wander off after this, but they're still tied to those particular vendors, so they will go over there and end up on that particular thing. One more to go. Clothing dude. He's going to start walking that way, then bam. Grab the clothing. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting E to tell the vendor, assign the vendor, and then I say go by hitting E again in a certain spot, and then they'll kind of wander over there. Now, in previous builds, I actually built a treehouse right there. It was pretty epic. Double-level treehouse. It came out fantastic, by the way. If you want to see my previous mega builds, feel free to check those out on my YouTube channel, which my mods will throw in the chat. All right, cool. See you, Cursasu. You have a great stream, bro. Have a great one. See ya. See ya, see ya. All right, and we'll go ahead and store this in the workbench. Anybody else up there? Don't see anybody. And I'm going to go ahead and pretty much scrap all of this because I'm not going to be using any of this steel for sure. You can see this is kind of some prefab stuff right there. Now we'll just go ahead and leave those sleeping bags there. Shack steps. We're going to scrap that. Scrap this. Now rarely do I ever scrap stuff unless I absolutely know that I'm not going to be using it. We're going to keep the kill boxes up while we're building. And we're going to go ahead and take our power down from way up here. Because we're going to be building right here. And we're running the power pylon right over here to the vault-tec population thing. But we're going to go ahead, try to put it way over here, and just kind of walk this stuff this way. Now, I don't like to have my radio beacon on the ground. I always like to have it up high. Also, the same thing with all my power, so it has a less chance of getting destroyed. Now, have I ever had it destroyed? No, but I've had it damaged before. It depends on how well you defend your base. Now, my kill boxes will defend the base like no problem. Like no problem. So, yeah. Kiz, you can only fix, not completely rebuild. That is correct. That is correct. Unless you use certain mods. Certain mods you can get, which actually you'll see the whole entire thing restored. I have tried that mod before at the end of another playthrough just to see what it's like. And it's pretty cool, except for it's not fully functional, right? You can't just go in the door and open the door and go inside. It's just like someone had put like a replacement thing there, and that's it. That's it, which is kind of a bummer. Because I'd love to be able, you know, to dig up the dirt like in Fallout 4 and put the path back in again and fix the path and fix all the grass and make the grass grow again, make it all green and all of that. That would have been really amazing, where you could have really completely restored Sanctuary to its pre-war thing. And there are, what's that concrete wall just doing sitting right there? There are mods that'll let you do that, by the way, that let you fully restore certain areas. Now, of course, we got the doghouse. We know who that's for. We got to keep that. What else we got hiding in here? Got a file cabinet. Go ahead and put it across the road. So you can kind of see that I'm moving stuff away from this yellow house so that I can build around it without having stuff in my way and without having to store stuff in the workbench. Oh, come on. All right. And again. Now, at the beginning of the game, there's some fences around here. When I first started playing, there's a whole bunch of white fences, and I went and got each of those fences, and I set them all up, and I was using all the resources I could find to try to build a defense, right? So if mobs ran in, they would run into those fences and have to go through a certain path so I could wipe them out, only to discover that was a complete waste of time. All you really need, Kismet Kill Box, and you're good. You're totally good after that. All right, let's see if there's any. Yep, there's some stuff a little close here. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just store this in the workbench. We're going to redo all the food here. Like so. All right. How are we looking? Now, basically what I'm trying to do is clear out everything that I have stored there. Let's go in the weapons workbench. Is there anything in this locker? No. Store that in the workbench. Now, some of the stuff I store in the workbench, I don't know if I'm going to use it again, but I'm going to go ahead and put my purified water over there. Store that in the workbench. Who made it rain? Keyblade Knight made it rain up in here. And then, of course, I've got my bed. Let's put that out here by Mama Murphy. Kind of like we're moving out. And we got the bobblehead stand. We go ahead and store that. Let's see, anything in these? No. Store those. Who knows? We might use those later. Nothing else in here. This all been cleared out. We cleared that very early in the game so we can utilize those resources. And now we're going to go ahead and get our power armor. Like so. Thank you, Shroom TV, for the host as well. Appreciate that love. Hi, Andre. How you doing today? I see Yagi saying hello as well. Yagi88, hi to you. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a great night. Tonight we are doing some super building here at Sanctuary, which what I will do at some point is I sweep through all of my settlements and I kind of upgrade them to try to increase the efficiency at each place and then, of course, the cash output by super building. Now, what we're going to do is something different this time, and
you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
I've been there. Basically, we're going to use this yellow house as kind of a foundation, and we're going to build a giant vault right over the top of it. And, of course, we're going to build it with Kismet Kill Boxes, and we're going to kind of extend it long ways. So it's pretty long over the top of this yellow building because that's the direction in which they're going to go. So now, one of my tricks to building is first figure out how much you can build right up here at the top. See that line where it says size? That's where you can actually build. Let me go ahead and bring up my red arrow to really point it out here. Right up here, this thing that says size right here. Now, right now, we're about halfway, even though I took some stuff out and that kind of stuff. We're about halfway up there. So we can build a good amount, but when we get way down here, we got to watch out or we're going to run out. We might not be able to finish whatever project we have going. So the first thing I want to do is I want to try to get an idea of what I want, right? So I can go ahead and start using the concrete kit, which is a great way to try to just kind of get an idea of what you want. But in this case, we're going to use the vault-tec kit. So how can we get started with the vault-tec kit? Well, one of the things, of course, we can use the atrium, which is a great way to get started, as well as we could just use some basic supports. Like we could go ahead and use a straight up support like this and say, oh, straight up support like that. There we go. And we can go ahead and try to put it like, say, at an edge here. Try to be as high up as we can. See if it looks like it's actually on the ground. See, I like it to look like it's actually, see, in the ground. See, this, they use this from the concrete kit where you could actually sink it a bit in the ground. I think that was a giant mistake, or maybe they just didn't have the technology at the time. But if you go ahead and get like a wood or a stone wall, where's my wall at? Way over here, like this. Like most of us started off like this, right? And the problem is you can't sink it in the ground. See, when you try to go down, I'm actually pulling the mouse backwards. I can't actually sink it in the ground. So you have this kind of awkward, right? Awkward thing that you're doing where stuff is just floating, right? And then you're like, oh, well, I got to fix that, right? Well, you can take this out. You can move that down. You could try to, you know, jury rig it like that. And then you have this kind of weird stepping, right? And I've done that, by the way. And I've taken these walls. Just so you know, I've taken these walls and I've run them all the way around, the entirety of Sanctuary, around the outside edge of it, all the way around. It cost me tens of thousands of resources to do that. You don't need to do it, though we're going to do it tonight. You don't have to do it, but we're going to do it just for funsies. Just for funsies. Well, probably not the whole thing, probably the inner area. The inner area. So first thing we're going to do is start with what our base is right here, right? So we're going to start with a little bit of underpinnings. Now, don't get so worried about building the understructure of something when you really don't need to. You really don't need to in Fallout 4 because in here, stuff floats. It's not going to fall if you have a bad thing. Now, one of the cool things they did also is make this snap together, which is pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. So now you've got that snapped up there. You're like, okay, cool. Now that's a better height, right? Now, also, you're thinking, well, Kismet, how high up can I build? Well, here's a little way to tell. First thing you do is you go ahead and get yourself some of these ladders. Now, I happen to have one of them already in the thing, but we're going to go ahead and build a whole bunch. We can build 1,930 of them because we have built a lot of things. Now, I'm going to back up a bit here so we have lots of room. I'm going to go ahead, actually start from, let's go ahead and start from right here. Right here. This will be fun. All right, so start right on the kind of more on the outside edge of your settlement and then work your way up. But I can use these ones or I can use these ones. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and use these ones because I like the platform. So there's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait a minute. 5, right? See how it's red? Won't let me build anymore? That's the max height for right here at Sanctuary. So Sanctuary is the max height is 5. Now, if I start to build at 5, then I'll have no roof, right? Because I can't build anything up from there, right? I can't build any roof above that. So I have to think about that in my head. Okay, if I'm going to build, where's my roof going to be? And then I can start from the roof down, right? Now, there is a little bit of a trick, though, that you can kind of sink it a little bit if your roof isn't quite at that max limit. And if you especially want to put stuff on top of the roof, like maybe a landing pad or something like that, we're going to try that as well here. So there you go. So it's about 5 high at this particular location. Just do that at every single location, and you know what the max height limit is. So again, 5 is the 5 levels up is the max limit. So right now, this is about 5 levels up because, of course, this is kind of up a bit on the hill. Like so. And again, we want to build it right over the top of this because this is the center actually of Sanctuary, this particular building right here. Wherever the workbench is typically where everything is going to come toward or appear around it. So great way to do that. Now, right now, this is a bit too high, right? This is a bit too high because we won't be able to build up there. So let's take this one down and let's go ahead and build up by 1 more. Now, again, I'm going to speed up a little bit. For those who have watched me many, many times, just to let you know. So now we've got about 4 levels up right there. And of course, you know, it would be awesome if we could go ahead and take this thing and just like snap it in here. Wait a minute, it works. It actually works up there. It does. It actually works against the supports, which is amazing, but it doesn't work against the doors. I don't know. I don't know what their thinking was there, but there you go. So one of the things we want to do, though, is we don't want to use those ladders yet until we are ready. We don't use up those resources. I like to just use the basic ladders that we were just using. I've got 5 of them now restored. Now we're going to try to snap them up here at the top, and they do, which is cool because those snap to the supports too, which basically gives us the ability to bring the ladder down to our level. Get that out of the way. There we go. Down to our level. Now, there's a bit of a gap there. Now, there's 2 ways to fix that gap. You can use yourself a little ladder. You can try to use one of these, but it's not quite big enough. And then this one's here is really big, but it also sinks underground. But I'm just going to go ahead and use a short one like that, and I'm just going to leave it floating. Now, this is going to be acting as my scaffolding, or basically my ability to come up here and take a look. All right, looking good so far. Now, the important thing is to build your base first, and then do all the supports after, because it just makes it easier here in Fallout 4, because you're going to run out of space, especially with as many pure water purifiers I have running over here. So again, we're going to go to the vault-tec kit, and we're going to get started. Now, what is the level that I'm going to give to them, right? What is their level? Probably going to be, I can make a common room. I can make other areas as well, cafeterias, clinics, nurseries, overseers, quarters, and then, of course, security. So let's go ahead and start with security. Now, can I snap this to the side of this? Nope. But If I go ahead and... now, by the way, I love the fact that you can use your scroll wheel to zoom in and out. I wish they had that in 7 Days to Die. I wish they did. Now, as I go in there we go. Now it actually snaps to that support. So if you're going to build one up very high up, it actually makes it fairly easy. Now, of course, we want more of like this, where we can do a security room and try to rotate it, which is not letting us do. Not letting me rotate it. But I got to work around for that. So we're going to go ahead and put that here like that. So it's not letting me rotate that door, right? Let's go ahead and take this out for just a second. And you can see the door is actually rotated, well, that way to you guys. That way. And I'm going to go ahead and hold down E. Oh, I'm going to try to hold down E. I'm going to hold down E, and it's going to give me the whole thing all the way up. Then I'm going to rotate the whole thing like so. Put it back down, and now the door is facing me. Because you can actually pick up multiple objects at the same time and move them around like that, which is pretty cool. And you can zoom them out. And then it will show you when you can put it back down again, like so. So I'm going to try to square it off a bit to the building. Let's see how we're looking. Maybe a little bit more out. And this is the best time to get your stuff lined up. So there we go. And that's going to be our kind of main entrance to our new location. Now I'm going to try to put the thing up there. It doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't snap to a doorway. I think it should. I personally think it should. That's just me. And then we're going to go ahead and make some more kind of temporary ladders here to get on up in here. Like so. Kismet, have you ever played a Fortnite? No, I have not, Slice Cat. I watched Kira Corellia play it the other day. She said it was super fun. Super fun. I'll take her word for it because it looked fun. Looked totally fun. I don't know. I might play it. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. That looks like my type of game. Teamwork-based game where we'd all play together. I could probably play with my community, which would be super fun. Or I can ask my team if they want to be part of it. If you've never been in my stream before, I am the leader and founder of one of the longest-running gaming guilds. That's right, 15 years together with over 800 members. We play a lot of MMOs. We played, of course, WoW, 7 Days, or WoW. We played Star Wars: The Old Republic, and also Elder Scrolls Online. And we're playing a bit of 7 Days to Die as well as a team, which is super fun. If you have not discovered that, I will be getting back into doing some more of that later on. Right now, playing my favorite games, Fallout 4 and 7 Days to Die. I'm trying to make that big partner push. Speaking of partner push, let's check the mail again. I check it every day. Actually, I have an alert set, so if it actually does ever say anything, it should pop up and tell me. I hope it doesn't get lost in my junk mail. It's like Kismet, you're partnered, and it goes in my junk mail. I'll be like, fail fish. Fail fish. They have not got back to me. Nope. I don't see it. Ah, it's torture. It's torture. I tell you, they're trolling me, I tell you. Now, I sent it in, let's see how long ago I sent it in. Let's see. I sent it in, when? Let's see. I sent it in on July 28th. Yeah, July 28th, the last time. Yeah, so let's see, what's today? So coming up on another 2 weeks. So I sent it in on July 28th, and then I also sent it in on the I sent it on the 14th first. Then 2 weeks went by, didn't hear anything back. So I said, you know what, I'll just send it in again. Maybe I got lost or something in there. So I sent it in again, and then, of course, it's been another week, almost 2 weeks, and haven't heard anything yet. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess they're trying to see how resilient I am. See if I still will go 7 days a week. Oh, yeah. I'm resilient. I am relentless, actually, is a better word for me. I'm relentless. I never give up. I will go at it until I get that sucker. And I suggest you guys do the same. If you want to do something in your life, you follow that passion. You follow it every single day. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody's negativity bring you down. I'm doing what I love to do right now, right this moment. hanging out with you guys and almost falling off the top here, which I almost just did. All right, so we're going to go ahead and create a nice little security room here where they have to come into the security room first to get into the base. And, of course, we'll have somebody sitting here defending the base. Now, we're going to go ahead and put in just a little bit of this going on. And we'll have a nice rounded one here, which will kind of offset one so that you have to come in, then kind of come in the room, then zigzag over there. Again, like I said, I'm going to build a little bit faster. Now, if you notice, I'm adding a bit of some windows and whatnot to this as well. Actually, we need a corner first. Need a corner. Now, if you're using the same kit, it works great together. But if you go from like the Atrium kit to another kit, or if you go from the security kit to the Overseer's kit, or whatever you go to, you're going to start to have issues with it as well. And I'm going to show you a bit about that as well. Now, I want them to have lots of windows. Now, normally in a vault, you don't want them to be able to see out, right? You don't want to, actually, I'm going to make this, let's make this a secure room, actually. You don't want them to see out because you want them to be completely absorbed with the fact that they're in a vault. But at this particular build, I'm going to go ahead and just make it where they can see out. It'll be fine. All right, so there's our entry area, like so. So eventually I will, of course, make some stairs here, or I could decide I don't want this here. I could take the whole entire thing now. I can take that whole thing and move it. Now, you can see that the supports are not there yet. It's floating. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get to it. We'll get it so it's not floating. All right, so section number 1, the security area. Now, let's go ahead and work on section number 2, which is going to be our kind of quarters. So let's go ahead and get to the quarters, and I'm going to show you how to combine multiple things. Now, if I just try to put one of these down, notice how it doesn't snap to the edge. You would think it would just snap to the edge because that's how any logical builder would think, right? But that does not work. The key to the vault-tec kit, you only hear one thing in my stream, now's the time to pay attention. Now's the time to pay attention. The key to the vault-tec kit is using the doorways to combine kits. So you take one doorway from one kit, which is the quarters kit, and then the one I already have, which is the security kit, and then I put those two doorways together, and then they snap. And then now I can transition from security to quarters, just like that. That is the whole key to using the vault-tec kit. And you have now mastered it. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now we need to go ahead and, of course, sync up. If we're going to put a window on one side, we need to put a window on the other side so that you can see through that window. Otherwise, they're going to just see a blank wall there. It was pointless to put the thing there. And there we go. Now, before we get too far here, and I'm going to go ahead and just put in a corner for the door here. Before we get too far here, we need to check and see if we can go any higher up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use kind of a transition here. Actually, let's put a doorway in first. We're going to use a transition by using a doorway from the quarters here. We'll use one of these straight doorways. Going to put a doorway in just randomly wherever. I could do it over there, either way. And then we're going to use the stairwells. Now, there's actually like full-on stairwells. Actually, they're back this way. Domestic stairwells that you can use. Now, these are super frustrating. Like, you're like, okay, I'll just snap it to the doorway, right? It doesn't work. It doesn't work to snap it to the doorway. You've got to go in and you've got to use these transition supports, if I can remember where they are. Right here, right? No. Oh, they're at the end of that kit. All the way to the right. There they are. Okay. You've got to use the doorway end cap to put the doorway end cap on there first. Then the doorway end cap will then connect to your stairwell. All right? If you don't have it, on there, it's not going to connect. So there we go. So now we know we can build up one more level and be pretty good. All right? Now, what am I going to build up here? My office, of course. My office, of course, because hey, this is my location too. So I'm going to go ahead and build, of course, the Overseer's area. Now, again, if you want to transition to another area up here, You can't just put the doorway in there, which I don't know why they didn't make that. But you can go back to that very first kit, the domestic kit, and then again, go back in, put in the doorway end cap, like so. Then go back again. I know this is a lot of back and forth, back and forth. I didn't make it. It's not my fault. Don't blame me. I just try to teach you how to use it. And there we go. Now we've got the overseer's office now at the top area. And then we can, of course, build out. I love my round overseer windows. I go ahead and go over here and start to build that out a bit. Like so. There we go. Now, also, we want to look at our size up there. Not too bad. Sanctuary and Spectacle Island are one of the greatest places to build because you can build a lot of stuff there. You can build a massive amount of stuff. Now, also, I have a walkway where I can go from my overseer's office down here to the lower level. All right. And, of course, this is going to be their quarters where they live. And we're going to go ahead and actually make this a bit further out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this back out again. Just by hitting the tab key, we can restore that into the workbench. It doesn't scrap it. It just stores in the workbench. We can use it again later on. See if I can make it. Woohoo! Made it. And then go back down here, and we're good. So we know that we're at a good height that we can actually add one more level, which is perfect. Which is perfect. But we don't want this quarters to be so small. Now, also what I'm going to have is kind of a walkway here, which is where the kill box is going to be. So if you want to watch them get owned, you're going to walk out here on this edge. Now I'm going to show you some combining of multiple kits now. So if we want to use the concrete kit, which is what we want to use, so we can create an edge with kill boxes on it, what we can do, well, of course, we could also just use these, by the way. We could also just use these ones like this, but you're going to have to do this kind of stuff. So you have to connect it here, then run it out that way, like so, and you can just overhang it like that, and now you've got an outside edge that you can do. And then of course I can take that one away and then put a corner there and basically just come out the door here and have the kill box up along this edge, which actually isn't too bad. Kind of like that. Kind of like it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, nice. All right, gonna leave it. See, sometimes, you know, you just try stuff, see how it goes. And then we'll go ahead and take this out of here. The things, again, notice how stuff floats. I try to not make stuff float. I build it. I usually build the thing I want first, like the quarters and all of that stuff first, and then I will come back and I work on all the underpinning so it looks legit and whatnot. Now, the important thing to know about Sanctuary is stuff attacks from over there, down that path. Stuff attacks from over there, where this thing is, and way over here, comes running up there. And then, of course, stuff attacks from this direction. Now, this is the perfect spot to be in because you can see in 360 degrees anything that's going to attack your base. And that's why it's fairly good to build right over the top of this. Now, we're going to go ahead and make this much bigger. This is quarters here. This is actually like a quarters wall. Yeah, these are all the same. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and just build this out a little bit. Like so. And then we're going to go ahead and build in a corner. Like so. Maybe kind of liking the size of the kill box there, though. Because I'm visualizing the turrets sitting on the edge of that, right? And then you can come out and just stand here. You can stand up here next to the turrets and watch the turrets annihilate everything. Now, also what I could do, I was going to show you how to combine the various kits. I'll just do that just so you can see it. But I kind of like that, so I might go back to that. But the way you combine the multiple kits is first you have to get... I'm just going to try it so you can see it first. We got to get in here, and you've got to get these right here to snap to this. Now, notice how it doesn't snap. Why doesn't it snap? I don't know. Don't blame me. Again, I think all that stuff should snap. But I know the way to work around it. There's a lot of workarounds in this game. So the first thing we need to do is we need to transition from one of the room kits to the atrium kit. Okay? So let's do that like I was saying earlier. We transition from the doors, right? We use doorways to transition from kits. So I transitioned from the quarters kit to the atrium kit. Now the atrium kit actually does work with the concrete kit. So we go ahead and put some floors in, and we try to snap it, and you're like, well, wait a minute, Kismet, you just said it worked. It does, but not with that piece. You've got to put one of these pieces down, and then it will eventually snap. And you're like, wait a minute, Kismet, it's still not working. It's still not working. This is true. That's because you have to go back into the atrium kit here, like so. Go ahead and put one of these atrium floors down, right? So we work forwards, and then we work backwards, right? So we work forward to get to the atrium kit, and now we're going to work backwards from the concrete kit. So we're going to go in there, and then, of course, now we can go ahead and try to snap our pieces in. You're like, Kismet, it's still not working. That's because one more step to go. We're going to go ahead and use these floors. Upper, there we go. Now it's snapping. What is it snapping to? It's not snapping to this one. It doesn't snap to that one. Watch, I'll put it over here. It does not snap to that one. It's actually snapping to the atrium kit. There we go. Now we're going to work backwards from that. We're going to go ahead and take this out. We're going to go ahead and put another concrete kit in there. We're going to go in here. We're going to take this doorway out. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and now snap the little ones in there, like so. And then we're going to go and take that out, take that out, take this out, take that out, take this out. And then now, like a boss, we have got our area right there on the edge for our concrete kit. Pretty epic, right? Pretty epic. So working forward, working backwards. You're welcome. I just saved you hours and hours and hours of figuring that out. Now, there's one thing we do need to do, though, because I can see a little bit of a problem happening right now, and that is I need a bed. Why do I need a bed? I'll tell you in just a second. Bam, bed. Because it's getting dark. I don't like to build in the dark, so we're going to go ahead and forward time here just so you guys don't have to watch me build in the dark. Let's do it. Kids, you can't do that in 7 days, right? Can't do what? Companion Amethyst. When starting a new game, do you recommend putting points into intelligence for the XP boost, or is that not really necessary? I don't think it's necessary, Dark Gnarl. I find that you will level up like crazy anyway. You basically do anything in this game, you're leveling up somehow, right? When I first started playing, I was doing so much building that I got level 50 just building stuff, because I would build just massive stuff at the very beginning, and I'm building each settlement as I was going along, and before I knew I was level 50. Just like that. All right, it's daytime. All right, now we're ready to build. You guys can see a little bit better on the stream here. There we go. And you've got our kind of railing here. Now, if I was going to really do this as a railing, I would, of course, double out the railing. I would double out the railing so that I could stand here when it was firing. Right, I would go ahead and get, again, these kind of small floors, or I could use the full-size floors. And I could even do something even cool, like I could make it go around the outside if I want. But I would double up this way, or I could just simply now go in, store these like that. See, once you have the concrete kit down, then all this stuff is snapping to each other, right? You can just use the floor. You can also take this one out and make it a transparent floor where you can see through it like that. And you can see all the bad guys down there. Shoot them.
Perhaps you should save your ammunition?
Hey, step off, Kiri. So yeah, you can actually shoot through there, by the way. Of course, they can shoot through there too, so watch out for that. So there you go. You can create a nice edge. Now, I kind of like using the thing there, though it does have an overhang, but such is the way it goes. Such is the way it goes. So I'm going to store all these back in the workbench, like so. All right, and again, we got to make this work. We've got to go back to the vault-tec, and we're going to go to our room. We're going to go to quarters. Again, notice how it doesn't just snap to the side. Why does it not just snap there? I do not know. I do not know why. It should just straight up snap. But such is the way it goes. Now, what I just did there, see how it was really low? It was snapping the other way. I used the mouse. I pushed the mouse forward so that I could bring it up. so it would snap at the bottom and not at the top. I really kind of like that kind of platform out there. Now sometimes it's tricky, and sometimes I'll back off and die because of all of this as well. Kind of like it with it's like this, because then it could shoot straight down there. You want to be a little bit further away from where you're shooting, right? So you want to be kind of set back so that it has a great angle for firing down on there. And let's go ahead and put another one here because that's pretty cool. Over here. And then again, I'm looking at the angle of the fire of the kill box. And here's the kill box right here, and let's just jump down there. Woo! Now this is a starter kill box that I do. Very low resources, but it is incredibly effective. Even legendary death claws. If there was a whole horde of them coming in, legendary death claws would get annihilated from the kill box. Now, of course, when you take the kill box out, you're going to be vulnerable, so you'll want to put it back in as quick as possible. Now, I'm going to, of course, upgrade mine a little bit. Now that we're doing a bit of the super building here, we're going to make our defenses even more epic. And again, we've got this temporary entrance here. We'll come back and make that a lot better later. But we're going to get over here, and we're going to go ahead and put the kill box in. Now, one of the things I like to do, of course, is to upgrade my kill box when I go to super building or to mega building. So we'll use some of the more advanced turrets. So we're going to go ahead and go way to the end and just kind of stick a missile turret right here on the side. And this is going to be fun if anything decides to do it. Now, I'm going to put it right up on the edge. Normally, I put it in the middle in the kill box so it can shoot in 360 degrees, except for these turrets are only going to guard this side now because that's the style of build I'm going to do. Now, again, you can just use those kill boxes, put them up on a ramp, make sure they have 360 degree view, and they'll be just fine. But here we go. So I'm going to put some rockets on the outside. We're going to go ahead and put a heavy laser turret right out here. And again, another one out here. That is going to be incredibly deadly. And then we're going to go ahead and mix up our damage because some mobs take electric damage. Some mobs take missile damage. More damage based on missile. More damage based on lasers. Lasers is a great one on super mutants. And then we have a lot of turrets that we're going to line the edge with here. Like that, maybe. I feel like I want to move that one over a little bit. Now, again, it doesn't really matter what direction they're facing. I'm going to even those out a little bit. Just because I gotta. Just because I gotta. Some of you know what I'm talking about, right? You can't leave them uneven. You can't leave them uneven. You gotta fix them. There we go. 20 retweets. Oh, we're halfway there, getting that free game. Getting that giveaway going on. You get 40 retweets. Gonna give another game away. Gave away a game yesterday, 7 Days to Die. Yeah. Been giving away stuff for the last 3 or 4 days now. Not gonna be totally perfect, but at least it's kind of spread out a little bit. There we go. Now we have a massive kind of defense here. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now also we look on the side of the turret, you can see it says Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1, etc. as you go along. Now they actually have different types of turrets, right? If you go ahead and look at these turrets and flip back and forth, sometimes it'll actually change from the Mark 1 to something else based on your ability at that particular location. So there we go. We got that going on. Now, we could put even more turrets down if we wanted to. Right now, notice how it says it's like this and this kind of grayed out down there at the bottom. That's because now we're out of aluminum again, even though we have a bunch back at Spectral Island, probably sorted into a separate box. But right now it says we have none. So we have none to access from, so we have no more missile turrets we can do right now. But we're going to fix that problem in a bit. We're going to fix that problem in just a bit. Right now, we need some power. Now, of course, one of the power stations that I would want to do right away would be our kind of ultimate power. Ultimate power is right here. which is the super reactor. Now, the super reactor needs 30 aluminum. Now, aluminum, I find, is probably the toughest resource in the game. It used to be nuclear material, but then, of course, with the addition of the vault-tec kit, you get a lot. I've got 213, as you can see there, though that nuclear material goes fast when you start building these super reactors. Now, right now, I don't have enough for the super reactor, but we'll come back later and add the super reactor. I happen to already have some reactors here that I can use. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to find those and utilize those for right now over here. Now, again, I don't like to have power systems on the ground. When I'm doing like a final build or a super build, I prefer to have those power systems up above where they can't be damaged, though they will probably get damaged anyway, because that's what happens. And there we go. It's starting to shape up there, because that's what happens anyway. Even though there's no way they could get in there and damage your power system. Somehow the game gives them access to it to destroy it. All right. And so we're going to take this, and we're just going to make it nice and easy. Now we've got a couple of these. Even though we don't have aluminum, notice how it says we don't have enough aluminum. But if you look down at the bottom there, right down here, at the bottom, you can see there's a 2 there. That 2 is saying that I have 2 of these stored in the workbench, and that means it's going to take no materials to put them back down again. So I kind of have it stored in the warehouse, or in the workbench in this case, and then I'm going to take it out and put it down somewhere else. It's much easier to store it in the workbench, tear the whole thing down, and then rebuild it again, I find, than to move each individual piece back and forth, which is what I did in the very beginning of the game, because I didn't know you could do that. Much faster to store it in the workbench. All right, so we'll go ahead and bring the power. And I'm going to literally stick it right here, right now, and then try to run it out here. Now, it's not going to let me do that for right now, but here's a cool little thing you can do. You can go ahead and utilize some of these conduits. I'm going to utilize the vault-tec ones because they're cool looking, like so. And we can go ahead and chain it based on these kind of conduits here. And we're going to go ahead and try to put one right there in the middle. This way we can try to grab this. Let's turn it around. Let's turn it around. See if we can run it right there. Now, we see we got a bit of a problem here. Now, what is the problem? The problem is that it goes straight up. It goes straight up. Fix something there. It goes straight up into the ceiling. So I can't get it to go. Right? So you're like, "Duh, that sucks," right? That sucks. Now, the cool thing is if you had the vault-tec kit one, if you had the power from the vault-tec kit, it actually runs through the walls. So that is the better one to get, right? Where'd my power go? Right here. So if you have this one, it actually attaches to the flooring, and the flooring runs the power, which is 1,000 times easier to run power. You could also do the vault-tec reactor here with the 15 aluminum, but we happen to have some vendors. Let's go see if those vendors happen to have some aluminum. See if we can get some of that. Now, we also happen to have a lot of cash because we brought a bunch of cash with us in the form of purified water. So we're going to go ahead, grab our little cooler full of thousands of purified water and run it over here right by our general vendor. And then we're going to go ahead and grab all that out of there.
Excuse me.
You want to do some trading?
Oh, yeah, let's do some trade. Let's see. Kismet, when starting a new game, put in intelligence. I don't think it's really intelligence. The only reason I'd put it in intelligence is to get the cooldown. Actually, let me back out of here. Speaking of intelligence, is to get the fusion cores down here. Where's it at? Which one is it? I think it's this one. Fusion cores right here. The fusion cores last longer when you get this one. Now, one of the ones that I usually do, I actually go intelligence 6 as quick as possible right here. I go into science. Now, why do I do that? So I can put the water purifiers down. So I go intelligence 6, usually charisma maximum, but this playthrough I didn't because I did heavier strength than charisma. But I try to get science 6. I try to get local leader 6. I always have at least 6 charisma. I love charisma builds because you can convince people of what you want to do. You have better trade rates with people. Of course, you can unlock local leader, which allows you to trade between your settlements, and you can build stores there eventually, as well as you can get caps collector up here, which I really, really like because that's better trading. I'm very much a builder slash trader as opposed to just going out and being a lone wanderer and killing everything. Because I love to build. I love to do the actual settlements, as you can kind of tell, because that's what we're doing tonight. There we go. Keyblade Knight says, Kids, you're giving me so many new ideas for Fallout 4 that I'm going to use it and maybe improve upon it. There you go. That's what you do. Take my ideas and make it better. Make it better. Do it in your style, right? You're like, oh, I got an idea. I can do that. I can do this and do that. And if I can inspire you to go out there and have some fun, then I'm doing it right. Then I'm doing it right here in the stream. So cool. I get all excited when I have like a new build or something I can do or something else that I can do in the game. It really kind of gets me pumped and ready to play. Kiz, how do you get to use the vault-tec kit? I have the DLC but can't use it. You got to turn it on. You got to turn it on in your mods before you launch the game. There is a thing right here, mods. Now I've got none on. I don't think I have it logged in. Yeah, I don't have any on there. But there is a setting. Actually, I think it's a setting for DLC. Can't remember. Can't remember. Let's go look. Let's go look. Let me turn my game sound off. Let's go take a look. Quit to the main menu. It is under add-ons. That's what it's called. Yeah, add-ons. There we go. This is where you want to do that. You want to go in here to your vault-tec workshop. If you don't see it here, then you have not added it to your add-ons. So make sure that you actually download it to the game. You can click on it and say install. Right now, of course, you can see all of mine are installed. Automatron, Wasteland Workshop. Automatron is great for making robots. Excellent. You can use them to deliver stuff to your other settlements. Wasteland Workshop, which is what you see me use. A lot of the concrete kit is the single greatest kit in the game. Even better, I think, than the vault-tec kit, though I love making vaults. Far Harbor, incredibly great storyline, or good storyline anyway. Probably not as good as Fallout New Vegas, but still decent storyline. Contraptions, of course, more building, making the mega sorter and cool stuff like that. Vault-tec, you see us building vaults. Nuka World, of course, kind of tongue-in-cheek parody of like Disneyland. Remember, that's, you know, don't expect some deep storyline over there. That's just funny stuff to make you laugh. And of course, I got the high-res texture pack going right now. All right, let's go ahead and get back in there again. And we did an exit save there, luckily, because it just dawned on me that I forgot to save. So luckily we did an exit save there. Otherwise we'd be doing all of that again. There we go. That's so clever with the cooler, isn't it? There we go. You like Nerd Rage? Nerd Rage! So there we go. That's how you install your vault-tec kit. Kiz, building like you are now. There you go, Companion Amethyst. Get in there, man. That's how you get the vault-tec kit. What's up, Unshaken Salsa? How you doing, man? Kismet doesn't wherever part of the map you are determined the type of turret. Kismet doesn't wherever part of the map you are. It determines the type of turret. Yeah, it's where you are. Exactly. That's what I said. Let's see. Nizro said, Kismet comm server in 7 days died. Needs a reset, please. When you've got some time, that would be great. Oh, okay, Nizro. I'm on it, bro. Thank you for letting me know. That was just a few minutes ago. Okay, cool. Let me get it going. Go ahead and warn everybody to get safe. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Our community server for 7 days to die. By the way, if you want to be part of it, let me know. Let me know in Discord. You got to go onto our Discord, which my mods will throw the link in the chat for you. 3, 2, 1. Whoever's doing something on the community server is about to get booted. Because I just restarted it. There we go. There we go. How much time we got? Oh, time goes by so fast when you're building. Why? Why does it go by so fast? Because it's fun. That's why. That's why. All right, let's get over here. Let's get that purified water. Let's go ahead and talk to the settler right here. Let's go ahead and turn my sound back on again. Chat a bit with her. Let's talk, girl.
I'm sure I have something you need.
I'm sure you do. Now, notice how she's outfitted, by the way, as well.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I've got.
I've given some of my settlers some stuff. Now, I'm not even going to look, by the way. I'm not even going to look at what she has because I don't have enough time. I'm going to literally just buy out this entire vendor. And you're like, Kismet, dang, that's going to cost a lot of cash, dude. That's going to cost a lot. Oh, look out for, wait, look out for those settlements, Kismet. Oh, my God. Oh, look out for those shipments. Oh, my gosh, 7,000. Oh, wow, dude. You don't have 7,000 caps. You've only got 4,669. Oh, really? Oh, really? Want to know how many caps I got? I got 71,000 caps right there just in purified water. That's why they call me... Oh, wait, for dramatic effect. That's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon. There you go. A little fun for you guys. So there we go. I got plenty of cash. Plenty of cash. And right now, all my settlements making me more cash. And you should be doing the same. Don't make these people stand around at your settlements. They should be making you the dollar bills. You can do it via purified water. You can do it via jet. You can do via mute fruit. Just put a whole bunch of mute fruit down, collect that mute fruit, sell it to the vendor. You can make cash such an amazing different ways here. And of course, the more you take that purified water and sell it and buy more resources, the more purified waters you can put down, the more cash you're going to get every time. And it is like a compounding thing. It's very much like when you put down one mute fruit, you wait for it to get done, then you take that and then you put down 2 mute fruit. And then you put down 4, and then 8, and then 16, and 32. Before you know it, you got a massive farm of mute fruit, just that quick. And the same thing here with purified water and, of course, buying resources and going out and collecting resources. That's why I super loot. I super loot so I can get to this point where I can literally just buy out a vendor. So not only am I going to pay for what I just bought, but I'm also going to get her caps at the same time, which is going to be about 8,300. So we're going to just get pretty close to that. Use our arrow keys to go ahead and hit that. Pretty close, pretty close. Now, I don't do the exact math anymore. I used to in the very beginning. It just takes too long. So I just get close like that. Pretty close. Maybe one more. And since I have so much cash and so much purified water, I typically will go a little bit over if I need to. Right, so there's 22, so that'll be 45. Let's go one more over, 58. Close enough. Close enough. I get every one of her caps. I get all of those resources, and now I'm good. Now, do I have enough aluminum now to make that giant generator? I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. I can make this one, though. That's 150 there, which I only need 15 aluminum, which is how much I have. But I need an additional 15 aluminum. Now, there is somebody special who I wish could be my companion, because she is epic. She's my favorite vendor in the game, and she's not here. Oh, sad Kismet. Sad Kismet. But let's go ahead and see if we can make her show up by simply grabbing this chair right here. Oh, get out of there. There we go. We're going to grab this chair, and we're going to aim it in this direction like so. And then I'm going to sit in the chair, and I'm going to wait like magic for my vendor to appear. I'm going to go 1 hour. 2 hours. 3 hours. Troublemaker making it rain up in here. Bam. 3 hours. There we go. Restart the comm server. Troublemaker says, Kismet, I have been accepted to the community. Can I have the server, please? Server information. You need server information. Hit up Dothraki. He is the admin for the community server. So hit him up. You can go ahead and see him usually on the sidebar over there. If he's not available, let me know. I am looking for another admin for the community server. If you are interested, for those who are watching and who are on the community server, let me know. Let me know on Discord. Whisper me and say, Kismet, I am interested in being the admin for the community server. I can use some more help over there. More help because we're getting tons and tons of peeps on there. All right, do we see anybody? I don't see my girl. She's not here. So let's go ahead and speed this up even more. Let's go ahead and go by 5 hours. And let's see if anybody shows up. It's going to be dark. Ooh, dark and spooky. Nope. Another 5 hours. That is a great way to find your provisioner as well. If you're trying to find your provisioner and resend your provisioner somewhere else, just sit in a chair and wait for them to show up in front of you. Especially if you just sit out in the middle of the road. And so we're still going. So let's go another 3 hours. Now notice what time it's going to be. Ta-da! There we go. What time is it? In game? Right now it is 8 a.m. So right about 8 a.m. she'll show up, just like most vendors. They open up at 8 a.m. And here she is, the wonderful Trash Can Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Always, girl. Let's trade.
Let's see what you have.
You break it, you buy it.
Oh, I'm going to buy it all. Now, again, Trash Can Carla here has got some resources. We ain't waiting. We buying it all because we rich. because we put in the time and effort since the very beginning of the game. By the way, if you want to see me play this entire playthrough from the very first day, you can see it on YouTube. I have a playlist that you can go in there and you can watch day one of me tearing down Sanctuary, of me setting up my settlements, of sending people to my other settlements, of how I set it all up. So now, so many days later, which I think I stopped counting the days, so many days later, I am now basically, I'm styling. I'm styling for the whole rest of the game. I'm literally making 50 to 60,000 caps every few days in game. Now, if I wanted to really get a lot of cash, I could literally just go base to base to base to base and build them all up, which is what we're going to be doing here. Building them up, and then I will come back and sweep over there and be making 100,000 every few days, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and buy some more. She got anything else I need? Not really. What else she got? She wouldn't have to have any antibiotics, but she know. I always try to buy antibiotics and dirty water. Those are a good giveaway. By the way, she also has flares, by the way, for your Minutemen gun, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Got some Salisbury steak. Let's see, anything else? Not really. Not really. All right, so I owe her 12,000 caps. I know. We're doing big numbers tonight. So 12,000, and she's got an additional 1,000, so it's going to be 13,611. Well, 615, but we're going to go ahead and dial that in. Let's see, 13. Isn't that amazing how you can just dial that in? 13,000 caps in game. So 13,000, let's see, 13,600. Do a little math today. 615. We got 10, we got 20. So let's go 20. Boom. A little bit over, but that's okay. I'll give her a tip, and then, of course, get all those caps. Now get them up to 6,000 caps, and I just bought all of those resources. Now let's go ahead and check again. Let's check again. Can we build a generator now? How we looking? Oh, 4 more. 4 more aluminum. That's a bummer, bro. That's a bummer. So, we bought from her. We bought from our general vendor. Who else can we buy from to get more of that kind of random loot? Well, we can go ahead and go to the bar and try there.
Looking for trouble, I hope.
I'm always looking for trouble.
What can I get?
It's me, Kismet. Of course I'm looking for trouble.
Sure.
Of course I'm looking for trouble. Look at you guys getting those Kiz Cat. Boom, boom, boom. Can I have the link to Discord? Yes. My mods will put it in the chat. Exclamation point Discord. There you go. Now, if you're ever looking for any of my social media, you can find it below. Hey, Jang, what's up? You can find all my social media below. You can also just put whatever you're looking for. Exclamation point Discord in the chat. Boom, to give you a link. Exclamation point Twitter. Boom, in the chat. Give you a link. You want to see YouTube? Exclamation point YouTube in the chat. Boom, you can go ahead and click that link. Go right to my YouTube. Now, also, I can make it even easier, which, watch this move, as I can actually give you the actual playlist of this playthrough. Now, this is the melee playthrough right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get that ready. Now, these are the full streams, by the way. Now, I go above and beyond. I was asked by my community to put the entire stream up there. Now, most people don't do that. Most streamers don't know how to do it and don't know how to do it efficiently, so they could do it. Because it takes a lot of time. Now, I stream 7 days a week. I produce 500 gigs of video a night. So 500 gigs of video a night is a lot. Is a lot to do. So what I do is, of course, I set up a whole production of it where I record the videos, I then edit them, and then I upload them every single day, all day, every day. I have a separate connection that does nothing but upload them to YouTube. And sometimes I get behind because my connection got screwed up. But I am trying to catch up right now. I'm uploading actually on both connections simultaneously, trying to catch back up again. But there you go. That's how above and beyond I go. 500 gigs a night. That is right. That is not a typo. That's not 500 megs. That's 500 gigs. 500 gigs every single night. And I go ahead and take it over to my other machine, and then I edit it down into different segments. And then after I edit it down, because I record 6 channels of audio, so I can go in and edit that audio. I can take the music out. I can take out other things. Like if I want to take that noise out with Bandlish coming in to hosting my channel. Thank you so much, Bandlish, for coming in with the Bandana Nation. I can take that whole thing out if I want. I can take all of that out because I, of course, record at such a high level. I record at 1080 HD, so this is super high resolution, so you can see every bit of detail like I see on my screen, you can see up there on YouTube, as well as I will edit them down, and then once I edit the segments down, then there'll be about 20 gigs per segment. So usually I, of course, stream between, 8 hours, 10 hours, and so forth. For every 3 hours is about 20 gigs. So that'll be about 100 gigs or so that I have to upload to YouTube. Now, of course, I have 150 of them to upload, so that's just terabytes and terabytes of stuff to upload to YouTube. That's why it just does nothing but upload all the time, because I do every single night, every single stream, because you guys asked for it, and I'll send it up there. That's right, because I go above that whole level. Now, we getting... Oh, he's rocking the dot matrix. We're getting rated up in here. The mighty Banlish coming in, showing the love. Look out, everybody. We're getting rated. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put that link in the chat for you as well right there. You can go ahead and check out my current Melee playthrough and see how I got to the point where I'm at right now. So there you go. There we go. Everybody get the raid going on up in here. There we go. Thank you, Banlish, for coming in. Appreciate it. My buddy Banlish. We going to TwitchCon, bro. We going to TwitchCon. Twitch is messing with me. I think they're trolling me, Banlish. I think they're trolling me. This is almost 4 weeks now. They haven't got back to me. 4 weeks. But man, am I crushing it, bro. I am crushing it like nobody's business. I'm like 4 times as many people in my stream than partnered streamers. 4 times. And they said, Kismet, you just, you need to stream a little bit more, 3-4 days a week, try to get 6-8 hours in there if you can. And I said, no, screw that. I don't go for little tiny goals. I go for the best goals. I go for the top goals. I go 7 days a week, 8, 10, 15 hours a day. If you're going to do something, put all your passion into it and go all in. Go all in, or otherwise they're not going to know that you're serious about it. They're not going to know that you love what you do every day and that you'll be there when you say you will. When you're going to be there, you're going to follow that passion. You're going to stay as a streamer, not just like quit a couple days after you get partnered. They know you're committed to it. You're committed to doing it. And I love streaming. It's incredibly fun. 2 hours just went by like that. Like, it literally was like 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago, I just came in to stream. 2 hours went like that, I tell you. It's amazing. Amazing. My back got readjusted, and I feel great. Awesome. I can readjust your back. Come over here. I got a bat right over here. I can readjust it for you. No, I'm just messing. I'm just messing. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. How am I doing tonight? I am doing good, Captain Jang. How you doing, bro? Evening, Kismet, chat, and mods. How's everybody? I'm doing good. Callum Mall, thanks for hanging out. I 100% agree with you, says Banlish. Awesome. General Stonewall says, and I think I forgot, how is all Kiz mods and the Kismet Army? I'm doing awesome. Kiz, how would I become a moderator? Be awesome. That's how you become a moderator. Just hang out in the chat, say hello to people when they come in. If we notice that you're being epic and amazing, and we think you're worth putting you to that upgrade, and you're not going to go crazy with power, don't go crazy with power. Some people, it does that. You give them that mod power, and all of a sudden they go like they're like the sweetest, nicest person, and then all of a sudden they become like crazy, right? What? Baylor's coming in with the Kappas. Filling up that Dragon Chalice. Oh, he's trying to become the Bit Boss. Look at that. Look at that. He's 31 away from becoming the Bit Boss. You can't let Banlish become the Bit Boss. You got to crush him over there, guys. You can't let him do it. I must share it. There we go. Kismet's quote. Twitch is trolling me. I mean, how much are they going to troll me? I mean, it's so like nail biting. Oh, there he goes. Oh no, this cannot happen, guys. This cannot happen. You cannot let Banlish be the Bit Boss. You've got to knock him out of there. You got to drop the big bada boom. Whoa, Drunk coming in with a host as well. Thank you so much for the auto host. They're Drunk. Sniped. Banlish finally unseats him from... Dark says, I don't think so. He says, I don't think so. Elbow drop. Right there with the big bada boom. Later, Kappas. Later comes in, and he's the Bit Boss now. Ha. Take that, Banlish. Take that, brah. Take that. Dark, like a boss. Like a boss. Like a boss. Crushes it up in here. That's how you become a moderator. Now, my moderators have been in my stream for a very long time. The way to become a moderator is because they hang out, they say hello. When people come into my chat, one of the funny things about Twitch is I go into people's channels, and literally there's 10,000 people in there. I say hello. Not one person says hello back, not even the streamer, right? Banlish, oh no, it's a battle for Bit Boss. Banlish says, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Boom. Look at all those little dragon hammers go flying. Banlish coming in. Oh, nope. Oh, J Gaz Mom says, I don't think so. Right back at you, Banlish. Right back at you. Oh, it's Banlish's birthday. Banlish's birthday. He drops the birthday down in there. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, it's a battle now. It's a battle for the Bit Boss. Who's going to be the boss up in here? So, yes. Bit Wars. Yes, I love your new emotes, man. They looked awesome. They look totally awesome. I was in your channel the other day checking those out. I was lurking. Being a lurker. Being a Kilroy. I was Kilroying in there. Lurking in the channel. Hey, Kez, how's it going? Going great, DDK Lee. We are building a super build here at Spectacle Island. Or not Spectacle Island, Sanctuary. Already built my mega build over there. But as you can see, we got the start of a vault going up above the yellow building, as I like to call it. We got a start of it going, but we need some power. We need some serious power, a whole lot of power, to utilize that. So we're going to talk to the bar guy and try to get some more.
Biggest town I ever saw.
Look out, Bit Ball growing on. Everybody wishing Banlish a happy birthday.
Excuse me.
You look like someone that needs a drink.
Can't wait to TwitchCon, Banlish. I am so psyched for TwitchCon, bro.
Sure. Here's what I've got.
So psyched for TwitchCon. All right, so we're going to look at this guy. We're going to see if he's got anything. He's got squat, right? He's just got food and stuff. So let's go ahead and check the next one, the clinic.
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
Of course.
Patch me up, Doc.
Go over your symptoms with me.
Got roughed up.
Scrapes and bruises.
All right, we're going to skip this guy. Now look at how high-res the textures are. If you're watching this back on YouTube right now, that is incredibly awesome. I'm using the ultra-high textures. Also, I have a 1080 card, so I'm playing in ultra mode. It is amazing.
No other complaints.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
Dude needs to see the dentist. Just so you're saying. Just saying.
Hey there.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
All right. Now, also,
I need
barter.
some supplies, Doctor.
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
All right. Now we're going to check this guy. Does he got anything? We need some aluminum up in here. What's he got? He got nothing. Now, also, always look for this particular, for the doctor, I always look to see if there's any antibiotics, which is pretty important. Pretty important.
Those big, ugly bastards sure hit us hard.
They did. That's general one.
Huh?
Weapons. Let's check weapons.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
I love her glasses. That's totally funny.
Sure.
Totally funny.
Here's what I've got.
I can't wait to TwitchCon. It'll be awesome to meet you in person and get to meet some awesome people from here. Yeah, there is a lot of people going. Bear's coming in with the 99. Channels freeze. Uh-oh, did I freeze? Did I go? You trolling me. I didn't freeze. Did I freeze? He's trolling me over there. No, freeze the person. I see. You froze him down to one. 1 bit. Somebody can dethrone J-Gaz Mom with 1 bit. Let's see who's going to do it. Oh, no. J-Gaz Mom says, I don't think so. Healing up with a birthday. Happy birthday to Banlish. Later to those bits. You guys are setting that on fire. Now, I'm the only one on Twitch that actually has dragon fire. You ready? I'm going to set that cup on fire right over there because nobody else can except for me. Bam! Look at that sucker. It's on fire now. Now you got to get those bits through that fire. Look out. Look out. Dragon fire going on up in here. You guys are really going to good. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Going to be staying at the Queen Mary. Oh, Banner's coming in again. Knocking J-Gaz Mom down to knocking it down. There we go. Kids play the birthday song for Banlish. All right, let's everybody wish Banlish happy birthday today. Let's do it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy to you. Happy birthday, dear
Banlish.
Happy birthday to you.
There you go, Banlish. Happy 950th birthday. That's for you, bro. Oh, we love to troll ourselves some Bandlish. Good job, gamers, dude. Sneaking in there with 1 bit becomes the bit boss. Sneaky, sneaky. Now, of course, if you are the bit boss at the end of the night, you're going to get 10,000 Kiz Caps to use on our giveaways. Now, if we get to 40 retweets, I'm going to give you guys a free game. That's right. You knows what you could win. You might win Fallout 4. Might win 7 Days to Die. Might win a whole bunch of other AAA games. Oh, I'm a bad monkey, says happy birthday to Bandlish. Oh, yeah. Showing that Bandlish some love. It burns. It burns. Gonna need some ointment. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's do this. Burn. There we go. We got nothing in there either. All right, so we have no other resources to build that big thing. Now, I could fly back to Spectacle Island. There's a ton of stuff over there. But there is one more vendor over here. Actually, there's several. Several more vendors we can go to. Because we already went to Trash Can Carla. We already went to the general vendor. But we have a bunch of stuff on us right now. So let's go ahead and drop some stuff here in the workbench by hitting T. We're also going to drop some of this other stuff we have on us, of purified water. Now, I don't want to drop it in the workbench because it'll make it stop producing purified water. So I don't want to do that. Also, here's a great trick. Take your cooking stove and keep it by your vendors. Right here. Ba-bam. Right there. Like so. And then we're going to go ahead and drop this in. Now, if you are here for 7 Days to Die, don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to play some 7 Days to Die here in just a minute. But first, we're going to take care of that. Now, there we are. We're at 95 weight, so we are free to run wherever we want as long as we eat some food. As long as we eat some food. So what do we got for food? We got nothing. We got nothing for food.
Got work to do.
Speaking of food, we just happen to have a bar guy here. Let's talk to him.
One that ends without.
Oh, no! Oh, Saltbot got Bandlish! There you go, Bandlish. Feel proud. Saltbot got you. And now, we don't call him Saltbot for nothing, but he owes you a personal apology, Bandlish. I'm going to go ahead and get him to apologize right now. That was epic. I've never seen Bandlish get timed out by Saltbot. Yeah, you got to watch out with those capitals, bro. He'll get you. He'll get you. But that's okay. I can still see. I can still see everything there as well. In the chat that you typed. In Soviet Kismet stream, bots banned bans. Yep, you got banned, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tell Saltbot to go sit in the corner, and he's got to wear a special outfit. He's got to wear a special outfit when he sits in the corner. Yes. Here you go. Your personal apology from Saltbot.
Hey there.
Can I get you a drink?
So off he goes. He has to go sit in the corner in his little pink tutu.
You know what you like.
There you go. There you go. The Saltbot. Now you might be like, Kismet, when did you come up with the Saltbot? That's pretty cool. Well, I actually lost my voice. I actually lost my voice very early on as a streamer. And I said, you know me, I never give up. Even if I lose my voice, even if my machine dies, nothing. I never give up. I keep following that passion every single time. So what I did was I invented some characters to speak for me on stream. And I literally did for a whole entire week a non-talking stream where I could not say anything. I literally was like, that's as much as I could say. I spoke so much that I actually lost my voice completely. It was completely gone. So for the whole week, I would have Saltbot and, of course, Sparkle the Legendary Gamer Dog pop up, which we'll go ahead and get her on the stream here. She can't hang out too long, you know, because she doesn't hang around with noobs too much. But she's like, hey, what's up, noobs? Oh, down here in the corner. Hold on. Down here in the corner. Got Sparkle in the corner. There we go. Sparkle the Legendary. That is my real dog, by the way. Sparkle the Legendary Gamer Dog says, sup, noobs. But I got to go. Boom. Out of there. Just like that. Just like that. So I made these two characters, Sparkle being the real-life character, and, of course, Saltbot, who runs the chat. So I went in there and made these characters that actually would speak for me. And people come in and say, why isn't this guy talking? And I'd be, hi, this is Saltbot. Kismet has lost his voice. If you've got any questions or comments, put them in the chat. So I did the whole stream like that for like a week. It was awesome. Some of you remember it. Who remembers that? Who was actually in that stream? Put a 1 in the chat if you were actually in that stream. So there we go. So many late night awesome folks sitting here at right. Yeah, there's a lot of amazing people in here. Wait till you see my mega build, Bandlish. Wait till you see my mega build, bro. It's epic. It's epic. We're going to do that in just a minute. We're going to try to finish this. How much time we got? Oh, we're already over. We're already over. Thank you also to ISO, Unshaken Salsa, and Kalamal, and I'm a Bad Monkey, who knocked that Bandlish off of there. who currently is the bit boss. I love that. I'm a bad monkey. Bad monkey! I say that a lot in stream. Those little monkeys. Fail fish, bits of the night. Please enjoy the nice half a dozen donuts on me tonight. Oh, there you go. There you go. I try not to eat too many donuts. I'm trying to keep that weight down, Manish. You're encouraging my bad behavior. Though, if somebody gives me a donut, I'm not going to turn it down. But I don't try to seek them out. Yeah. There we go. So you take it easy, Banish. You have a great night, man. I hope you had an awesome stream. Oh, respawn. Look at this. That's how I can tell this is a respawn, because the tire iron is in the side of this wild mongrel right here. Respawn. Oh, I love me some respawn. I love me some free loot. Let's get over here. Get some more free loot. Look at that. Woohoo. Free loot. Free loot. Now, oh, I was going to buy some food. I got totally sidetracked. Well, let's have some wild dog meat, some dirty water. I'm sure that won't affect us at all. Getting radiated. Now, I'm going to go over here to Red Rocket. As you can see, ain't nothing going on at Red Rocket. Red Rocket is only so I can recruit people. That's right. I only send people here to Red Rocket. Then I go ahead. Look at this guy. Like from the village people or something. Let's go ahead and get that guy. And we're going to move him somewhere. Where can we send him? We're going to go ahead and send him to Coastal Cottage. Off you go. This person here. Don't be sitting in that chair. Don't be slacking. Green Top Nursery, you go. This person over here, what are they doing? They're assigned to food? I don't think so. You. Go do something else. Green Top Nursery. Who else we got? Anybody else?
Don't much care for good neighbor.
All right, I'm going to hit the bell. I'm going to see who else. So they got the 3 here. How many? Oh, I only got 3 total people here. Now, watch out you don't accidentally hit your provisioner, by the way. You don't want to hit your provisioner, then you have no provisioner line right here. But as you can see, I just took those 3 people and sent them elsewhere because all this area does is recruit. All right. Now, by the way, I don't have my power armor on. Totally without power armor right now. We're going to go ahead and hoof our way down to the local vendor. Now, I could run to another settlement, but that particular settlement is probably not going to reset by the time I get there, especially if I go to Abernathy Farms, which is really close. Your vendors don't reset except for like 3 or 4 days later. So I'm going to go ahead and run to a different vendor who I know has a lot of materials. We're going to run over there and just use our caps that we just got to buy some stuff. Buy some stuff. There we go. Oh, 15 more retweets. Good night to the mighty Banlish. 07M8s. 07M8s. What does that mean? There we go. I gotta go to bed so I can pretend to get up in 5 hours. Have a good night, man. And yes, chat, you are awesome, folks. Thank you, Banlish. Appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate you coming in, dropping the love in the stream. Kids, they're cute. Where is the real Sparkle at the minute? Right over there. Right over there, fast asleep in her little dog basket. In her dog basket. You want to see that stream? I don't think I actually recorded that stream. I think that stream actually is gone. Because that was way early on. Way early on when I first started streaming. And then I had recorded it up to Twitch. But of course, Twitch only keeps them for so long and then erases them. Which sucks. Which is the reason why I record them locally and then upload them to YouTube. Because they don't want to store them over there. Of course, YouTube can store an infinite amount. Uh-oh, look out. Trouble brewing. Carrie, look out behind you. All right. Oh, Cure with the chain laser. Kismet coming up. A boom. Look out. Oh, Kismet with a kill. Did you get that one? Good job. Good job. All right, watch out for raiders. Now, just so you know, if they had got a couple shots on me, I would have died. This is the new survival mode. The hardest mode in the game. It's about 10 to 100 times harder than the previous modes, depending on which mode you're playing. And all I can do is play in melee mode, aka melee mode, depending on where you're from. I can only kill them with ease. That's it. So I'm playing the hardest mode in the hardest way that is possible to play. Of course, I could take my armor off. That'd be even harder, but it doesn't matter. If they got 2 good hits on me, I am a dead man. Just that easy. I bet you this respawned over here, too. Let's get some free stuff. Oh, with all this respawn. Ooh, bottles. Bottles. Ooh, I love me some bottles. Bunch of free loot there. And hey, it's free. It's laying on the ground. Might as well grab it. Might as well grab it. All right, so I cut that one down. I cut this one down, and then she annihilated the other one, which is probably a pile of ash right here. And they all died very conveniently next to where we're going, because now we can take that stuff and sell it to the vendor, and then, of course, buy stuff in exchange for the stuff we pick up. And somebody done died along... Oh, Wolfgang respawned. Hey, man, thanks for the free loot again. Appreciate it. Now, it takes a really, really long time in survival mode, the new survival mode, for it to respawn.
Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
Oh, yeah. Barter.
I'll take a look. Sure.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
All right, so somebody else here we're looking for to get all of our loot. So let's go ahead and see how much it's going to cost. Now, we could have brought the purified water with us, and we could have just took a vertibird over here, by the way. But we'll see how much cash we have. There we go. 6,717. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. But we just picked up some loot. So let's go ahead and sell some of that loot off and see if we've got enough after that. Now, I don't save my caps. There's no points in me saving these caps. It doesn't do me any good in my caps inventory. So let's go ahead and sell everything we can. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything we can to counterbalance it. There we go. And that'll be perfect. Boom. And I have about 200 caps left, which is fine. And then I got I just bought out the entire junk there. Right? But now, of course, I'm going to be overburdened. So I can go ahead and talk to Curie here.
Hey.
And I can say, oh, I'm not overburdened. Oh, wow. Now that's a miracle. Oh, she got stuff on her, too. Look at that. Heavy combat armor and whatnot. No, I don't. I'm not overburdened for once. That's like a miracle. That rarely ever happens. Rarely ever happens that I am not overburdened after running to that vendor. All right. Well, it's the advantage of not bringing anything other than your melee weapon. Now I'm just literally going to just run back again the other way. Now, if I had some food and water, I could have more action points, but that's okay. Since I'm not overburdened, I can still run, but I can't fast run. Hey, watch your language. Come here. Watch your language, bro. Now I can't run. Now I can't run. I got too much stuff. What are we at? 196. So she's probably already full of stuff. Where you at, Curie? Making it rain.
May I be of assistance?
Kez, you should get on Banish on your teamwork server. That would be fun.
I will wait.
You know, I'd like to actually, I should have asked him when he was in the stream. I'd like to actually play Fortnite with Banish. We should team up for that. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to play. Let's see. Trade.
Are you giving me a present?
Yeah, I'm making you carry all my stuff. Let's see. You carry anything more? Oh, you can. Carry that at least. Carry any of this? Nope. Now here's a little trick, by the way. Hit E a whole bunch and slide down here to the stuff and see. Look at that. See, a few of those I could make go over there. Now the shipments don't weigh anything, so that doesn't matter. But you can see I've offloaded a little bit. But just to try to make this go a little bit faster, we're going to go ahead and just offload some of the stuff since we're running a bit over. Because I don't really need all this stuff. It's not worth all that much in the long run. There we go. We're just going to go ahead and leave some of that stuff there just to speed this up. Because we're going to run back and we're going to see if we have enough aluminum now to make that big power thing. Running all the way back to Sanctuary. Now, have you noticed I don't run through the middle of town? Because there are actually a whole bunch of raiders that respawn there. I usually run along these edges. Now, I know a lot of paths that I can take where I can bypass all the mobs, or at least the bulk of the mobs, if you kill them once, right? You kill them once, and then it takes actually literally 2 weeks in game, or 4 weeks in game for them to respawn, depending on what kind of mobs they are and all of that stuff. But it makes it super easy. Super easy. Now, just a bit here, we're going to go into 7 Days to Die, and we're going to rebuild our mega base. Keeps down there. That looks like it's respawned too. You can come back and loot all this stuff. It's nice to come back here and visit. Notice how all the buildings are in that kind of low quality. So they're all kind of in that low quality. Then when you get closer, it will fill those back in again, which is funny because some of those buildings don't exist anymore. There we go. Filled it back in. And let's go ahead and get here, and then let's go ahead and see if we can build now that massive power generator. Bingo! There we go. We did it. we did it just from using our purified water, using the caps that we had. We can go ahead and just buy the resource. Now, in my case, I can buy out all the resources, though I could have just bought the specific resource that I needed. But for the sake of time, I just bought it all. Just bought it all, easy mode. All right, let's go ahead and put our power in, and then we're going to save, and then we're going to call it there. I'm going to pick this up next time. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and build a power station right in here. Now, just so you know, when I put this other one down, I'm not going to need this one. I'm not going to need this one. So I can also scrap this one and get some rubber. And you're like, wow, that sucks. All that resource that I put into it, and all I'm going to get back is one rubber? That's right. Don't do that. Don't do it. Store it in the workbench. You can use it later if you need to. Don't scrap the really expensive stuff because you don't really get nothing back from it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and try to put this down, but you're going to be like, Kismet, it just doesn't go down there. It's supposed to snap. Why does it not snap in this darn kit? It drives me crazy that it doesn't snap. Yep, it's going to drive you crazy. But I'm going to show you how to fix it. Let's do it real quick. We're going to go in here. We're going to go very quickly into the vault-tec kit. We're going to go ahead and find the current room we're in, or any other room, really, but we're going to find the current room. We're going to find a doorway. We're going to go ahead and put that doorway down. We are then going to go to the atrium kit. We're going to find another doorway. We're going to snap that doorway to the other side, and we're doing a workaround right now. Snap it to the other side. We will then grab a floor to the atrium. We'll go ahead and snap that to the side here. We will take this up, take that up, store that in the workbench. We'll put down another atrium floor. We will then go back to our power, and like magic, we can go ahead and snap it in. I know. That is, I don't know why you have to do that. That is such a huge waste of time, I think, but it works. Now, the cool thing is, all of that we just did, and we don't need this anymore up here, all of that we just did now makes it connect to all of these floors, right? So these floors are connected, so we're going to very easily go up here to the wall, using this, go all the way right here. This is my favorite thing in the entire game when it comes to power, is you can go ahead and snap this up here. Now, the one problem is there's no wall to snap it on, because it doesn't snap on this side. It snaps on the other side, right? So if we really wanted to fix this up, right, we could go ahead and put one of these in real quickly. Right here. Now, I could sit and build in here all night long. This is super fun. I'm going to go in here and then go to quarters. And then we're going to use a round one like this and snap it to the end. Now, the reason why we're going to do that one is because then we can go ahead, again, go back to the power, like so. Go to our switches, grab one of these, put it on the wall, and literally run it right there from the wall down to our turrets. Now, there's a bit of a problem, right? Because now that thing's in the way. So that's not going to work. So let's go ahead and take that back out, like so. Store this stuff in the workbench, like so. Take that out, take this out. And again, we'll backtrack. Again, I told you I was going to speed up. Now, this is the speed in which I build if I'm not streaming. When I first started playing, I used to play off the stream too. But I only play on the stream now, so you guys can watch the entire playthrough. And again, we'll go back. We'll put in our turrets again. Again, I stored them in the workbench. I did not scrap them. Let's go ahead and put that missile turret right up there. Go ahead and put our heavy laser turret as far on the edge as we can. There we go. No. And then we'll go ahead and we will get our heavy machine gun. We've got to remember next time we go to Spectacle Island to get a lot of our resources and put them at Boston Airport. Right about there. And now we can go ahead and utilize this up on the wall. Put that there. Again, see, it's running through the floor. From there, through the floor, up through the wall, into this vault conduit. Boom. Right to our stuff, right? Now, we could put another one over on this side, which is what I'm going to do. Store that back in the workbench. Store that in there. Hold on to your hats, because I'm really going to go fast now. Boom. Rooms, quarters. Make it angled like this. Like so. Then I'm going to go back to the turrets. Put our turrets back in again. we go. Laser over here. And there. And down again. Power connectors on the wall. Like so. Then we're going to go ahead and get out of there. We're going to hit the space bar. Power. Power. So now we have an epic kill box right along here. Anything pops its head out of here, that's it. That's game over for it, bro. So that's a great way to use the vault-tec kit, how to get the vault-tec kits to work together, combining kits and using those together, even using other original kits along with that works pretty awesome. So that's kind of the start of that build. We're going to continue that going next time. We're going to go ahead and save. We're going to go ahead and play some 7 Days to Die. How are we looking? Not too bad, not too bad. About 30 minutes over. 30 minutes over, that's not too bad. Let's see. Let's see. El Chicharrones says, hey, Kismet, are you going to play 7 Days to Die tonight? I already answered your question, bro. Already answered your question. Let's do it, everybody. Let's do it. All right, so that was it. If you guys enjoyed that, throw one in the chat. Throw one in the chat if you enjoyed that, if you learned something along the way, if you learned how to get a little bit less frustrated with the vault-tec kit, because it is very frustrating. It's probably the most frustrating kit that they make, because it doesn't just, everything doesn't just snap together. I don't know why they didn't do that. I don't know if it's a design thing or something. I think all the kits should snap together, because of course you're going to be using multiple kits together and working them together. But you use the doorways. Use the doorways and they will snap together, and then you can fill in all the rest. You can work forwards and backwards. You can put in the atrium kit, then put the concrete kit down, and then take all the atrium stuff out and put the concrete down, or whatever you want to do. We'll be doing a lot more of that, of course, next time, tomorrow. So again, did I save? I don't remember. Let's save again. Let's save again just in case. And let's take a look here at the wasteland. Oh, look at the clouds. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's so beautiful in 7 Days to Die. See, sometimes you're so busy. Whoa. Sun's out. Sometimes you're so busy doing other stuff in the game that you forget to look at the awesome, amazing graphics. Roro with a $5, because it isn't your birthday. Happy unbirthday. Happy unbirthday to you. All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and switch over to some 7 Days to Die. Oh, a bunch of ones in the chat. Bunch of ones in the chat. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the sound here for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and magically, well, actually, let me go ahead and make a cut real quick. If you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to watch for the next one. I'm going to go ahead and stop my recording.